Warning. The following presentation may contain excessive alcohol consumption, obscene language, controversial opinions, heavy metal, and actual wrestling chat. As such, it has been rated M for metal.
Welcome to the Mosh Pit.
Right, here we are. It's the latest Moshy. Fucking hell, fuck that already. The latest Mickey's Mosh Pit. Start as you mean to go on. So,
when you've got a gimmick, you've got to live the gimmick, mate.
oh yeah,
That's how it goes.
aye. I did joke with the boys beforehand. This was a complete fucking shambles, so I might as well just start it as being a shambles and let it slide downhill for there.
We can only go upwards. It's fine.
So it's not a regular episode of the Mosh Pit. We're doing the first annual Moshy. It might be the only episode of the Moshy Awards, depending how fucking badly this goes. So what I've done is I've put out an open invite to every guest that's ever been on the Mosh Pit. I do know there's a few guys booked elsewhere the night, so they will not be an appearance. So I've no idea who's going to turn up. It could just be me and Thunder at this point, or it could be a number of guys. Who knows? We'll find it. But like I said, it was supposed to be Archer, but my co-host for this evening is now Blue Thunder because Archer's fucked it.
Yes, I am substituting for Chris Archer at this point. Apologies, everyone. I should have put a bandana on. I don't have one to hand.
I will say,
I'll find one for later.
I've got a bottle of wine sitting here, so it might end up like that mixer, and I'm just shit-faced, and you'll have to take over again. So,
right, I'll go look at my shirt. I'll go look at my tie. It's fine.
Yeah, I've dressed for the occasion.
You are very dapper. Look at this.
Although I was looking like I did it, and I was sitting here looking at myself thinking, you just look like a stripper now. A really bad stripper.
Well, yeah, but with the no sleeves, especially.
That's what.
There we go.
So yeah, like I said, it's the Moshy Awards, so we've got a number of awards to hand out, varying in degrees of seriousness. This isn't like the birthday bashing. I've never made trophies for this because I couldn't.
No. Yes.
And I've still got a trophy for the Battle of the Bands to make. That's some description.
Oh, of course, yes.
That's ongoing, which I fucked that as well. I did mean to have the final finished today, so I could announce the winner on here, and I fucked it. But
they can debate back and forth. It's fine.
Yeah, and in fact, I'm not entirely sure who's leading that just now. Haven't I checked for a couple of
weeks. Well, hold on. Let's do a live look.
Live update on the Battle of the Bands.
Let's do a live update.
So following today's results, we did have the third place playoff, which ended in a draw.
Only you could make it. Oh, never mind.
As the guys putting the replies, I fucking got like pissed off that I missed it.
Current moment with 19 hours left. But so, a fair chunk of change there.
Yeah.
We have a 65% to 35% lead for the not here Chris Archer.
Oh, I was expecting Mr. P to be in the lead there.
Well, maybe the Meatloaf sympathy wave has crescendoed and burned. Yeah,
it has to. Like, he's got no Twitter, so there's no explanation of why he's there.
It's his own fault at this point, isn't it? He's had a week to get on there and he's not done it.
So yeah, it's
still plenty of time to change that outcome.
There is, yeah.
Although not by the time you see this.
Aye, like I said, if there's a lot of guys on this will be a fucking editing nightmare, and this might not go out for another 3 weeks yet. We'll find it.
This will become the 2023 Moshy Awards. Very, very quickly. Billy will not be cancelled anymore, and everything will be back to normal.
Yeah. So that's that. But yeah, but we'll leave it there, and we'll jump into. Like I said, this is the VIP pre-show because that's what I do now. That's my job.
Which of course VIP standing for
Vago in person.
Vago in person, although not really because he's on a Zoom call, but still.
Yeah, it's in person as we can get just now.
Correct.
Yeah, that was the other thing. I did hope to do this in person, like at a training academy, if they'll let me use it again. after the fucking the cup draw debacle. Yeah, I did plan to do this in person, but obviously there's still a lot of restrictions and fucking about, and it's hard enough rounding guys up on Zoom. Never mind taking it in person.
Hence, you're up with me.
Yeah. So like I said, we'll leave it there, and we'll jump into the main award ceremony, and we'll see who's there, see who turns up.
On the flip side, people.
Right, okay, ask me again, and then I'll say it again.
Right, here we go. We're recording now. Fill your boots.
Right.
So here we are. It's the first annual, or probably last annual, Moshy Awards, depending on how fucking badly this goes. So as you can see, we've got a number of guests in. There'll be more coming and going as the evening goes on. So we'll just introduce who's on just now. So first up, we've got my co-host for this evening. It's Blue Thunder.
Good evening, all.
Secondly, we've got one of the finalists of the Battle of the Bands tournament. Still, amazingly, despite the fact he's got no Twitter account, it's Mr. P. We've got.
Remember who did that? Remember who did that? Who did that?
Zabisco.
Oh, what? That was Larry. Larry Sabisco.
Yeah,
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Yeah, Larry Sabisco. Nitro.
Yeah, you want to watch
Sorry,
it?
Vago.
Sorry, Vago. Wrestling content. Move on.
Yeah, that's the wrestling portion of the evening covered. So we've got both halves of the Ref Express, joint third place in the Battle of the Bands tournament, straight in the middle,
As it should be.
as it should
As
be.
always.
We've got Dragon Wise here. He should be cancelled. It's Billy Strachan.
I feel like such the odd one out here. Everyone's like a wrestler, and I'm one with all the wee marquee belts behind me instead.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I will say you're right in the middle of the screen, so it just looks like Abby's got just Billy, the way I'm looking at it. And last up, we've got, I don't know if he's still injured or if the CPR on his leg worked. It's William Sterling.
A miracle.
Coming to you live from hospice care.
So, like I said, we're doing an award show of sorts. Although it wouldn't be as professional as Billy's one. A lot of these are just taking the piss at the boys, as it should be. So we've got a number of awards to go on. As I said, there's a handful of guys booked elsewhere, so they won't be making an appearance. I did put out an open invitation to every guest that's been on thus far. There is guys who are coming on early and fucking off early, and guys who will be here later. But like I said, we'll just figure it out as we go along. Guys will come and go. As long as I'm not sitting here myself, we'll be fine.
He's got to get through the bottle of wine he's got.
Oh, yeah, I will say I've got a bottle of wine sitting here. So this
Very
could,
classy.
that's it's Motorhead wine.
It's still wine. It's still
Yeah.
classy.
Well, I thought it's an award show. You need a bit of class.
Yeah. With us. Better class with us. Good luck. As classy as we can get, have it.
So as I said, it might end up like that mixer. I just got completely shit faced and Thunder has to take over again. We'll see.
No, see, we've got a proper podcast host on with us tonight.
Here.
Dennis.
So yeah, don't know if we start with an award or let me see.
You're in charge. You do
I
what
know.
the fuck you like.
Wait. Is it an awards show? I'm just thinking,
Why? Have you prepared a musical number?
We should have a musical number. We should have intermission. Yeah. Name that tune.
There will be
Musical
an
halftime.
intermissions throughout because I've still only got the full version of Zoom. We'll get kicked out every 40 minutes. So
It's all right. I've got my where is it? Got my frozen was guitar. that? Oh, you can't fucking see it. My frozen guitar.
John Cena.
He's vanishing with the background, but the gist is there. How cool is that? That's awesome. I keep that by my desk because it's nice and small. doesn't take up as much space as the real guitars do. So
Always
yeah,
thinking. So
need
yeah,
a tune. Need a tune.
Modern-
Just gives a shot.
Modern space saving, I suppose.
look forward to music on intermission later on for Mikey Ennis there.
Oh, I don't know if you do.
Good set of lungs, that Mikey Ennis. Good set of lungs.
He has
Hopefully
to
sing.
play the winners onto the stage.
Yeah. So like I said, I've not actually got a plan for this, so I don't know where we're going with this.
Why ruin the usual format? Just go.
Yeah, we've fucked it already. So I think we'll wait for a couple of more guys to come on because there's not actually any guys that are involved with it. Or
So you're saying none of us have won an
We've
award?
not won anything, boys. Out we go.
I am looking at my list and I don't think so. Oh no, there is one. There is one. At
All
least. At least one.
Come on, you could surely do ref of the year.
Right, you could be split. Well, I don't know. Like I know. Billy's got a preference of ref.
Ooh, does he?
Hi.
Well,
I have.
yeah, I mean, you're always calling out some dodgy decisions by one certain ref, so that obviously that makes the other one your preference.
Clearly, name me.
I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Dennis.
I don't accept your apology.
Right, there's five of you here. We can have a definitive vote. Ref of the year.
Chester.
Aw.
You can't do
Mr. James Chester. Why an Ironside? Work smart, not hard.
That time that Mr. P did it at that gala show. And it was
I
Fair.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, I tell you though, I mean, I've always said that. Well, after I've done that, I appreciate what you guys refs do. You know, because it was tough. You know, it wasn't easy. Refing's not easy.
It's a long shift.
Yeah, I'll suck up to these two guys so I can get my victories back. But yeah, you know, it's a tough shift being a referee.
Speaking of, there's outdoor shows. There's no Haddle House this year, I'm afraid, boys.
Boo.
Yeah, they're catching up in 2 years of weddings. So I was like,
Lowe's the business.
that's a pretty good reason. So,
WrestleZone would be
Wait,
perfect.
do none of
for
the
a wedding.
weddings? I was going to say, do none of the weddings want to have us?
We now need to get invited to the wedding and be the entertainment. That's all we can
someone
do.
mentioned that to me. It's like you could have a ring at this. Like, I couldn't think of nothing worse than a wrestling wedding, personally.
Wrestling's funerals
And
and
now-
bar mitzvahs.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll draw your attention to the ring. No, not that ring. The ring.
I'm not going to lie. Me and Annalise, we considered it. Well, I considered it.
That's what you say. There was no way.
No way.
And,
I imagine how that conversation went. I imagine it started
Annalise,
with
no.
what if, and the other. I imagine it
even-
started with what if and ended with get to fuck.
I even showed her Macho Man and Liz getting married, you know, because they have the music video. You know, what was the song go again? How did the song go?
Love will last forever.
Love will last forever.
That's
I would have sung that at your wedding.
when you came into my life.
Dave, I would have sung that.
Yeah.
I would have sung that at your wedding if I was invited.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. I only had a limited amount of invites. Okay.
Oh, went to your wedding,
I
did you, Dave?
Yeah, she did, yeah.
I'll see what I said in the pecking order. No, it's fine.
Are you not going to the cinema with her? No. Is that not you going to the cinema with her tonight? No? But yeah. And then I said to Annalise, how about the wedding vows? And she's like, okay, well, we'll just get somebody to write. I'm like, no. Meatloaf at the end of Anything for Love. They sing to each other, and I wanted that to be the wedding vows. You know, she would say, "Would you raise me up? Would you help me down?" I'd say, "I can do that. I can do that." You know, would you get me right out of this
We
godforsaken
should point
town?
out she still married him after all this.
Yeah, she didn't want to, because at the end of it, she's like, "Sooner or later, you'll be screwing around," and I'm like, "Next question." Yeah, but
Was that like policy to mature, Dave?
oh, I know. Yeah, that's
Then
it.
chicken.
Yeah, she's pretty much got half already.
The one she knows about.
We're editing this bit out. She will watch this. No, I'm playing. No, I love her dearly. We had a great wedding. Carol loved it.
You just sound like you're lying through your teeth.
So expensive though. So expensive weddings. I don't know how we got on the topic of weddings. Anyway, how about these awards?
Wedding of the year goes to.
Yeah.
Aye.
I can't say Dave's because I wasn't invited either.
Oh God. Because y'all had a show. Y'all had a show in Fraserburgh,
I didn't.
right? And I didn't. And Billy was probably Billy. Were you at the show that I wasn't at? It was the Fraserburgh show,
no idea what.
2016. It would have been 2016
no.
April.
No, I've only went to one
the
Fraserburgh show.
shows.
Only went to one Fraserburgh show, and it had the lightsaber battle.
Oh, right,
So you were
okay.
at it.
Oh, who was that?
I was William Sterling and Super Executioner, was it? I think.
Oh, he's a right prick.
Marshall.
Yeah.
Super executioner.
Ah, but he's on Twitter at least.
Oh, he was.
Oh, was he? Has he been banned?
Is it?
Has he been cancelled?
Has he been back?
Just cancelled during speaking out.
It wouldn't surprise anyone, really.
Ooh.
I mean, I want to ask what he was cancelled for, or we'll just leave it.
Easier to list what he wasn't cancelled for, really.
Yeah. So fuck it. We'll just start with an award.
What I say, we've padded this out enough, Vago.
Nobody else is joining.
Weddings, meatloaf, everything's coming.
It's like when Ricky Gervais had to stall for time, didn't he? On one of these concerts, Ricky Gervais had to stall. He had like 20 minutes, and it was just a car crash. But it was awesome.
Yeah, this will be a car crash. It'll be awesome.
This is going to be edited out.
No, it won't. Everything stays on. I don't like it.
This is how we spend a Friday night, folks.
Yeah. Oh, it is a Friday night. We can drink. It's not like a usual fucking.
Yeah, because we've never done that when you've recorded on a Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like it's normally a school night and we just get fucked. So yeah, let's start with an award. Which team are we going to start with though? Let's start with one of the normal ones. Let's say. So obviously we've got the most overall views and listens and whatever. But we've also got the least overall views and listens.
That one.
So your nominees are, and these are the four that had the least. So we've got, and I will say some of these are later episodes, so it's not really fair, but fuck it, I don't care. So we've got episode number 20, which was Captain Alan Sterling. Surprisingly enough, I expected it to be a lot better, but to do a lot better even.
You slipped your tongue there.
He's not here. You can tell him.
Aye, fine. He's not coming on. It's fine. Back here.
Right,
Episode number 22, which was the Young Guns, was Conor Malloy and Evan Young. The one which Conor Malloy got completely shit-faced. We've got episode number 15, which was the man himself, Billy Strachan.
Yeah.
And we've got episode number 21, which was Looking Sharp, which that was another one that surprised me. That was so fucking low. Like, just nobody was interested. So your winner of the I don't know if it's winner or loser. Look at this however you want.
Recipient.
The recipient, let's go with that. Of least overall views or listens is the man himself, Billy Strachan.
This is worth coming on for.
The edit in the Hall of Fame music.
I'm happy with that.
We get a speech though. We're getting a speech.
Hey, well, we should.
Well, if you can't be first, you can be last, and I'm happy with creating history on the Mosh Pit by having the lowest listens and views. All I can say is, fuck you all.
Wonderful speech. Well done, Billy.
So yeah, that's the first award of the evening.
Speaking of low viewership, Scotty Swift is in the house.
Oh, thank you. Wow, haven't even said anything and already I'm getting.
Ghostbusters.
Well, you've got to play catch up.
I do like your background.
Thank you.
Very nice. It's
Not
very
that
I'm
nice.
not talking to you.
Oh, sorry. It's real.
It's real, yeah. It's Mean Gene's body. I stuffed it.
Yes.
Is that the 2016 poster you got behind you, Bill?
Oh, he would fucking go.
You know what? I wish I thought of that. I really do.
Well, I was looking for props to pop you with, but I couldn't find everything I was looking for. I was looking. Remember, William? You remember when back in the day with SWE and we used to get awards just for basically just showing up?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got
yeah,
the
what
feature
trophy?
division. No, the feature division 2000. No, I 2008 feature division champion award just for having the belt, and I've got it, but I don't know where.
A certificate or something.
It was like a big badge. It wasn't even like a proper trophy or nothing. And you remember,
Yeah, it was a little shield thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the gimmick was you had to give it back.
prefect
because
badge.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, like that.
So I never
Good
give it back. I've got it somewhere, but I did. But I did find SWE season beatings.
Oh.
2000.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
We've got,
On
Oh,
the
fuck.
front, on the
we've
front
got a
of
snap
it,
here. Hey!
Yay.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
Anyone else? Any advance on
anyone
two?
else know who's in front of that? Look at him.
I've got a prop that'll only pop one person in the chat. Hold on.
He's missing both his legs in that picture.
Yeah. I'm surprised Billy. I'm surprised Billy had that to hand so quick.
Got it all behind me, but I've also got this bad boy.
Perfect. Holy
Oh
shit.
wow!
Oh man.
I did have that, but I don't know what's happened to it. It's collateral damage.
Mailman Matt.
We're losing his head, but here's one for
Oh
you, Scott.
yeah, Mailman Matt.
Mailman Matt.
All
The greatest thing to happen the weekend of Denzel's wedding.
Oh, that's a bit harsh.
Yeah, the second best thing was the wedding. The first was
We're back to burying weddings again. I like this tangent.
There's a theme of the night. We've got to bury every wedding we can think of.
I will say I was invited to that one.
Yeah,
Oh.
we were invited to that one.
Mikey,
Well, because that was at that one.
Where's Dave?
I was at that one. Hey, Scott. How you doing? How you doing down there?
How are you? Hi, Dave.
Well, Denzel was at my wedding, so I went to Denzel's wedding. That's how it works. See?
Oh, okay.
Cheers,
Oh,
Denzel.
you want to get invited to Scott's wedding?
Oh, Scott, you get married?
No.
He said one of them wrestling weddings we're going on about.
Yeah, you can hire the ring if you want.
Hi, can
thank
you,
very much.
Scotty, you get married at Harrow House and then have the ring at Harrow House. Then it comes full circle. We can have Harrow House Gala.
Okay, I'll do it.
I like
If it's gonna happen, it'll happen at Hado House just for you, Mikey.
Great.
Oh,
Just for
in
you.
your Hado house?
You're not invited.
In your Hado House.
Does Chris
I like
Archer
it.
still get his private dressing room?
Of course.
I thought Archer was
He's
doing a pre-show
conducting
with
the
you.
ceremony.
Dearly
Imagine.
beloved.
I was doing his interview on Saturday, was making us laugh. He zones himself in. Anyway, before he started talking,
Yeah.
I think you're just used to it. It's not be noticing. Vago's just standing there and looking.
It's because I've seen it so many times. I can't. It's like
He completely desensitized.
Hi, then he sort of like transforms.
He's
Bless him.
I thought Archer was doing the pre-show.
he was meant to be.
Vago.
He was meant
No,
to be.
What?
He just
I
didn't
had to
turn
sub
up.
for him.
Aye.
He didn't turn up.
Yeah. Just
He big
fucked up.
leagued you again.
Big lead again. Aye.
Yeah, he doesn't
Well-
work pre-shows.
He doesn't associate with his VIP boys.
Well,
Didn't
Archer
rugby
had his
now.
own dressing room on Saturday. His own private dressing room on Saturday.
Oh yeah, he did. I was
Really
allowed
big
in.
guy.
The bouncer let me in to go over the match. Nice of them.
Who was the
Rugby
bouncer?
man now. The rugby
No,
man now.
it was Bouncer, the dog from Neighbours.
Good. I'm okay with that. I'm fine. I'm totally fine with that.
Comic Con.
Aye.
Robocop's at the Comic Con, by the way. So
I know.
Is that who they
the
announced?
original.
That's
Oh,
a
that's
big one.
nice.
That's nice. That's very nice.
Who was it? I missed that.
That's where the budget's gone.
Peter Weller. Is that his name?
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
recreate Capital Combat 90.
Still that gear. Jets here.
Yeah.
Amen. I've got my ticket. You got your ticket, Vago?
Aye. I'm going to see
Yeah,
you yet.
definitely. No, I'll go. Me too. I'll go with you.
Well, a few more. Did
That
the
sounds weird.
gladiators
Just
coming as
not
well?
bother.
Yeah, they announced like another half dozen gladiators just so she wasn't on a bloody own.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Aye.
Who are you? Get out of the way.
Cobra. Cobra was good.
Yeah,
I need to see the Wolfman. Remember the Wolfman?
that was
Wolfman.
just Wolf.
Remember
I
him?
was about to say, is he cancelled? Didn't he get cancelled for someone?
Did he?
I think
Yeah, he did,
vaguely,
didn't he?
I vaguely remember reading something about that a couple of years ago. Wolf
Oh
was
no.
involved in some shenanigans,
Drugs, was it not?
possibly. Can't remember.
On
No,
the
was it
gladiators? How dare you, sir?
was it a warrior or someone who got done with the drugs?
Aye, they all did. Warrior, Shadow. Well, they did. Could have been the rest.
Those men were on drugs.
Alleged.
And Hunter was doing Ulrika Johnson.
That's right. Yeah.
Ah,
So
yeah.
that was a big
I've never heard of that
controversy.
drug.
Yeah. It's a very
Eureka
old drug.
Johnson.
Is that an upper or a downer? Whoever's
Yeah.
drilling next door, shut up.
Sorry.
Well done, Billy.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll just do another award. Fuck it. We're just going for it. Alright, I'm just gonna rattle through them, and then we can just get to drinking.
Yeah, we'll be done in 10 minutes. We'll be all
Aye.
right.
So let's go with the Shooter Golden Shovel Award. So this is this is the award for whoever's buried the most people or is just start shooting on guys.
Can I nominate
Oh, there's a
myself to be
couple
put forward for burying weddings?
No,
Like entrant.
that'll be for next year's award show. This is
Alright,
2021. This is for last year.
Yeah.
So your name will put forward for that. So your nominees for this one are Johnny Lyons on the heavy on mixer. If I remember, he buried quite a lot of people, W3L and
He
SW
did?
related. So
Oh,
I probably should have gone back and listened to these just to confirm shit, but that's what I remember. So that's what we're going with.
No, we
Um,
give him a wee shove, but we got there.
Yeah, aye. Just a wee nudge in the right direction. He was loosened his tongue. As did Billy Strachan when he was on.
It didn't take much for me to fucking
No, it
loosen his
didn't.
tongue. He was just gone. I'm just like, all right, go for it.
Yeah. I will say we came on and he said, I didn't really want to bury anybody. And then we got to start an SW and he spent the whole episode burying SW and Braveheart. So so Billy Stratton's up there for a nomination.
Understandable.
Martin Clune is another one. Although he does it a little bit more subtly. He gets his digs in a bit subtle, let's say. There's no specific episode, just any episode he's been on, you'll notice it. And your last nominee is Scotty Swift. Because let's be honest, he just every episode it's usually Braveheart and Congo. Usually. So sometimes you'll sneak in one about Sex Fest and ICW, but it's normally those two.
I'm just telling the truth.
So your winner of the Shooter Golden Shovel Award, name it what you like. It is Scotty Swift, just for the sheer amount of fucking burying he does on here.
Thank you, Vago. I appreciate that.
Never in doubt.
So if you
I'm
want to say a
very
few
happy with-
words, I mean, you're happy to bury folk in your speech, I don't care.
Oh, I've done enough burying, I think. Thank you very much for the award, Vago, and I meant every word.
So in fact, that is why you were given the title of Wrestling Police for a wee while there.
Oh, I remember who that was. Aye, okay. Yeah. Lively chat that summer, was it?
It was, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
It kept our Mrs. Thread busy for a wee while.
I remember that now.
Although, like I've seen the Thunder in the pre-show, they're sneaking back in now.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it was always good.
Or some of them.
I wouldn't even say he was sneaky.
Well, aye.
Yeah. They're
It's
just
just
back,
like, oh, he's
but-
just booked. All right.
Fight TV promoting Jack Gallagher's it, guys. Come on. Jesus.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, after looking, went back and looked at it. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that now.
It was that much. There was so much of it. I couldn't keep track at one point what the hell was going on.
Nah,
Every day it was something new.
That just get kicked out there.
I was wondering.
Yeah, but you came straight back in.
Yeah, it wasn't just me. It was just me.
I just you.
See what I mean? Folk getting cancelled and coming right back in.
Well, one person here tonight was cancelled. So
yeah, we've been there.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We're just checking, just double checking you've been there. It's fine.
I know.
Speaking of cancelled, Conor Malloy's in the chat.
Oh,
he's been the pub. He's been the pub all week.
Portrait. Conor Malloy.
Yeah. Just fucking up the format for Abdi.
what did I do?
Rotate.
Look at him.
Yeah.
He won half of the tag team champions. My goodness.
My goodness.
And he's gone.
There you go.
And he's back.
This is very thrilling for the audio version. And he's gone. And he's back. And he's gone.
Everyone
again.
should grab by now to watch the video.
Oh, there
we go.
There we go.
Bravo, young man. Bravo.
Are you sitting in the lobby?
Is that yes or no then?
No. All right, talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, sorry, but wait.
Someone else's house. He's broken into someone's house. That's why he's trying to be coy.
Coy Malloy.
Oh, Coy Malloy.
Oh, Big League Archer.
Oh,
I mean,
Was Archer in, is he?
All caps Archer.
Archer.
Oh, Mikey's here, so Mikey can do his impression of Archer after he comes back after having a match. Mikey's impression of Archer after a match.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, fuck's sake.
But I'm going to see him.
Oh, no, it's fine. No, cheers, man. I had a moonsault. Yeah. Oh, no, it's fine.
I'm retiring.
Thank you. Where's my award for that? Impression of the year.
Yeah,
Impression of the year,
Impression of the year goes to Mikey. Definitely.
How about no one else?
I don't know. It was no Bruce Forsyth.
No, it wasn't.
No one, but the thing is, no one listening knows this noise. Knows this side of Archer.
I mean, let's be honest. It's the boys that listen to this, so it's inside jokes.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
No one else really cares. I mean, no one really cares about what we've got to say. They don't care.
Have you any complaints because Scott buries everybody from other companies or anything like that? Any other boys?
Me? No. I dig it.
No.
I think they just ignore me. That's I'm not. It's not. I'm assuming if we did this on Billy's podcast, but I'd be fucking cancelled and brought up because he's got these 6 fucking million listeners and whatever. But
that's because I released 6 million podcasts. That's why one listener at a time.
One view per podcast.
Only looks impressive because I've done so many.
Aye, the shit I do, nobody's apart from the boys, nobody's listening to this. It's fine. I'm over it. At this point, like I said at the start, I'm 26 episodes in now. I'm just doing it to pop myself. I don't care.
It's just a vanity project.
There's no other reason to do it.
Nobody else is picking me on. I take myself.
Go. Get you at the house.
Well,
Kinda.
Keeps you off the streets.
Aye, yeah. Aye. At least the wife kens where I am. It's fine.
Oh, we haven't buried your wedding yet.
My wedding happened before I met you boys, so.
Yeah. I still wasn't invited.
No, you weren't.
So how Archer, how are you? How are you, Archer? How are you doing?
For the first time, I'm not in pain.
You're not in pain?
It's daft that sound.
The first time.
You were
The
in bed on
first-
Tuesday.
the first time in 20 odd years.
Well,
It's
I've been
because he's on
popped and
heroin
cracked
right
and-
now.
Yeah.
Is that the cryo chamber that you go into? Is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
the mission.
Aye, he's Universal Soldier now.
Yeah,
Hey,
the
don't
cryo
look at
chamber.
me,
Man.
I got the reference. I got the reference, Dave.
Yeah, it looks like it works though. If you're feeling good, I need to try that stuff.
Need cheap though.
No,
Corner, having issues.
Nope, I'm good.
Costs a lot of money to keep me going.
Aye, it's not cheap.
Archers need cheap now.
No.
what's the picture behind you, Archer? I'm just curious. It looks like the bottom of a turnbuckle. What is that picture? Put your camera up. Oh, it's a train.
a
I thought
train.
it was the bottom of a turnbuckle. I genuinely thought it was the bottom of a turnbuckle. That's cool.
No, that's a bit of a letdown, really. Oh,
Well, no, Archer's into trains. Have you told people you like trains yet? Because I remember being in our Arbroath postering with you, and we were crossing a busy road in our Arbroath doing postering, and there was a train going by, Ken, and he stops in the middle of the road and goes, "Oh, there's a train. It's a F14." And we're about to die. Like grabbed him and pulled him on the pavement. And at that moment, I thought, "You like trains, don't you? You know, you were willing to die just for that train." But, yeah, likes his trains, does Archer. Good on
that's
you.
all news to me.
That's why he joined
That's what I
wrestling.
say. I never get with that.
That's why he joined wrestling.
I think he keeps it quiet.
What's the
Sorry,
saddest
Archer.
trains? Wrestling. Okay, I'll do that as well.
That's why he joined WrestleZone, because he heard we have training.
He made
We're all
them
waiting
follow.
for the video.
The big A train.
Right, we were recording that
No,
one. Right?
rotate your phone.
Not that one.
No more gimmicks.
The man of a million gimmicks.
A million and
Space
one.
Bee, Buzz Hornet, Big Cheese,
Mas-
Chris Archer,
Master
TV,
hairpiece.
Chris Archer.
TV's Chris Archer, aye.
Mixed Martial Archer,
Basic. Remember Basic Chris Archer?
Stealing Abdi's gimmick now.
Basic, Basic Archer was a thing with me, Mikey. Basic Archer.
Oh, Archer, you're so basic.
He's just basic.
I've forgotten about most of these gimmicks now.
I can't wait to do it. I can't wait till we do a Rumble where it's just all 30 entrants are you doing different gimmicks.
Oh, God, it's bad enough doing the one now. Never mind. How many now? 100?
It's all right. You're in pain now. It's all right. You can work out these gimmicks now.
It's the getting changed. It's the pain in the arse. Why do you think I wear what I wear now?
Oh, see, you wear jeans, your ID get changed. It's like me.
Comfort over style. It's been that
Are
way
you
for
wrestling
years.
in your street clothes?
Aye.
You bum.
I'd start turning up.
We're about to get kicked out in a minute.
We are. That's why
Oh,
I'm just
no.
filling time now.
All right, fair enough.
I am trying to figure out if that's porn Dino's watching on the screen there.
God.
You know?
Always is.
Just smart.
Disgusting.
What's that? What kind of porn you watching there?
You know? What you watching? Oi.
Something highly illegal.
Told you. Called it.
Dangerous worker, Dino. With shoot head butts.
I dash you on name.
His shoot head butt. It's like, oh, that was live.
The first one was fine, so that's why I thought I'll do it again, and then it just didn't go well.
First one was, I didn't fuck him up enough. Hang on.
I consent.
I have consented.
I consent until Dino gets on.
Wise.
Everything that happens now is my own fault. I've caused this to happen because I said I consent. I became a willing participant in anything that happens tonight. And Scottish wrestling as a whole.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this. Resume. Dino's here.
Maybe shouldn't have said the word whole.
A room full of wrestlers, and there was consent involved. So there you go. We've moved on with our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why nobody listens to this.
Yeah, I know.
No, we're safe. There's only one deviant in tonight, and it's Dino, so we're fine.
Aye.
We're fine. We're fine.
He's behind the screen. He can't hurt you.
Not in the
Well,
room.
we say that.
He's been contained. It's okay. He's been quarantined for the evening. Hey, so what's our second award, Vago? Come on.
Second
What we
award.
do?
What's the first one?
We've
We've
rattled
done
through these.
two.
Aye.
I'm loser of the year. I've already won that one.
We had the least overall views and listens, which was Billy Strachan. And the shooter Golden Shovel Award, which went to Scotty Swift.
Very proud of that.
Aye.
Very
If you keep
proud.
it, there you are. If you're keeping score at home.
Yeah.
Very proud.
There might be graphics up for this if I can be arsed fucking doing them. After the palaver of the fucking Battle of the Bands graphics, that might need a thing
mean-
anymore.
They'll just be like hand drawn that you can just kind of slide together.
Professional.
In fact, here, we'll do it live. Look.
We're live, pal.
Yeah.
The Ultimate Warrior. Fuck it.
There we go. There we go. Some of that.
That artistic detail.
Oh, there is. This could be tremendous. This has got to get a pop.
Well, if your star sign was anything to go by.
For what?
What's his horoscope got to do with it?
Yeah.
The private dressing room sign.
That wasn't me. That was your own.
Oh, we're already talking about Big League Archer.
No, that was the hotel, did that?
That was a clause in your. That was a clause in your rider for the gig.
That sign's always there. No one else can book that room.
Yeah.
For some reason, the hotel just never told us about it until now. Strange, really.
I need to read that contract more.
There we go. Almost done.
Vince is killing me.
Is.
Sorry, Mickey Vago.
Are you
as
sober,
Tony
Connor?
Hart.
I'm sober.
Wow.
What's that? Shooter of the year. That's a pretty good sketch.
That's good.
Don't skip leg day.
There we go. So
upper body business.
There you are. NFTs on the go.
Aye. Right, so fuck it, let's hand it out of the ring. In fact, let's do. There's only one nominee for this scene. It's the best comeback. Now, we had a big comeback. I can't what you're all thinking, but it's no Aspen Faith. It is Bradley Evans with his feeling damn good promo. Which made a big comeback last year. Partly due to me, I will say. I'm very proud of bringing that back. So there's your winner for your best comeback of 2021.
Well deserved.
It is
one of his finer moments.
Aye. Yeah, I'll be bringing that back this year again. That'll be
And I like as well.
Never going away.
When that short soundbite Rumble promo was filmed, no one in the room said, "You know what, Bradley, we're going to do that again."
No, because what you don't see is when
at the time that was as good as we were getting.
There's like about 20 people to do, and it's like, how was that? Yeah, it's fine.
Nailed it.
Fuck it, nailed it.
Good lad.
No, what you don't know is that at the time,
lock it in.
When they yelled cut, Bradley just looked at us and dead in the eye and went, "That's fucking it." One hit. And away he went. Fucking nailed it in the first take.
Cocky, no, pretty cocky for a new guy. Thinking about it, looking back now,
Pretty sure he wasn't wearing anything on the bottom half actually, just to show dominance.
Yeah, he was just half naked.
Yeah.
So Bradley, come on, man.
Just his Star-Lord coat, nothing else.
Yeah, that's how we knew he felt damn good about it. To be honest,
just him and his Chris Pratt tribute, and that's it. No, he wasn't quite a bruiser yet. He wasn't quite a bruiser yet. He was just Bradley. He was just Bradley. He was just Bradley, and now he's a bruiser. And it's all good.
Cutting about with surfer shorts and
his Johnny Cash t-shirt.
He was just bruised, Brad Evans.
Bruised.
Coming out to Alice in Chains.
Oh, and he is.
Ew.
Look at him. the George Michael of WrestleZone.
Yeah, a bad thing though.
No, it's not a bad thing. I'm not having a go.
Fucking better, no?
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen George Michael get in colour, but
Aye, so we'll talk about how we got colour. Because he's saying,
Yeah,
right,
I just looked at you on Saturday and I was like, Dino, you got color. You got color. What the fuck?
Well, when you said it to
he
me,
had-
when you said it to me, I panicked a little bit because I was like, "Oh shit, how bad is it?" And then I put my hand up, and you said my eyebrows, so I was feeling like here, and I was like, "Oh no, there's fucking nothing there. Evidently, it must be Scott." So I went, and then I just had a fucking. You can still see.
There's not a lot.
You can still see my gig mark.
It was a very specifically shaped blade.
It was a stick. It was a stick and twist.
So he's grabbed me by the hair or my ears or whatever, and he's just went thud with his head. And then a couple of minutes later, I go to pick you up, and it's like, you're bleeding because you headbutted me for real. But he's the one who's like, it's like this is how hard my cranium is. He's
Yeah,
the
like
one
I was fine with. I was fine with it. I was like, oh.
I know, like, because you were high as a kite, like you could have been run over that night and you would have been fine afterwards. You were just floating.
I would have. If you said like go jump
I
out the
get to
window, I would
hit
have done it.
people.
If you threw him out the window, if you were like, oh, go outside the window and fall off the edge, I'd be like, neighbour, that's on the go. And I'll come running back up the stairs.
You know, like I wish you said that before the match and not after. Because that's a high spot we're needing. It's you going out the window.
Well,
if only the windows in that room opened, it would be all right.
Well, no, but
do if you
hard
hit-
enough, they will.
I was going to say, if you hit them hard enough, they will.
Although Dino's dropped a lot of weight now, so now he's 6'7" and 117 pounds.
No, I was 170 before. Now I'm 110. Thank you very much.
Sorry, he's been cutting weight, wearing like a rabbit suit and going for jogs.
Wearing a bin bag and go for a jog.
Just runs in circles until he sees Jesus.
Didn't know you lived in a Spanish neighborhood. All right.
Yeah, it's East Harlem in Veruri.
the hard streets of Inverurie.
Hey, Jesus. It was a boy that was cutting a boot with Carlito in 2003.
Yeah, same guy. Yeah.
Oh,
He
Jesus,
stabbed
yeah.
John Cena, didn't he?
Yeah.
He did.
Who,
stab John
Dino?
Cena. Then John was fine a week later, so that was encouraging.
That's a great
Well,
story.
because his belt was spinning. So
Right. That's a tenuous week there, but let's go.
Moving on.
Moving on.
yeah, moving on.
well, no,
No.
have you ever right? I'm just saying.
No.
No, you're not just saying. No.
No.
No, you had your shot.
No. What is it, Mikey?
Right, I'm just saying.
No. No.
Motherfucker gets stabbed. If you have a belt that spins, it's gonna
Right.
fix you up. Statistically, it's worked 100% of the time.
Where did you get in your data from? No.
Show
No.
your work in, Mike.
From
I'm not
SmackDown,
following you, mate.
SmackDown 2004. That's where I'm getting my data from.
Well, you can't trust that, can you?
Got stabbed 2 weeks later. Beat him for the US title.
He did. See, I
Everyone-
remember that, but I can't remember this year's WrestleMania card.
So it's
not
not happened
I
yet.
can't remember.
I think it was
can't
it was
remember.
it was Bobo Brazil versus Larry Nabisco.
Would watch.
The Fullers
It was
versus
it was the
The
rain.
Fullers on WrestleMania.
The main event was the rain that
Barry
delayed
Hennig.
the opening.
the main event was Bobo Brazil Jr. and Dice Man Ronnie Vegas.
Pop.
Dino's been reading his PWI 500s again.
Well, like Dino was dropping, he compared Omar to Tiger Jeet Singh, and Omar reacted to it and said, "Omar, you've no idea who that is."
Nah.
He was like,
No
I'll
idea.
take that, and I was like, evidently you know nothing about him.
Because he was shit. Oh, you're not selling tonight, are you, Tiger? But when do you ever sell? That's fine.
Oh, that's fine. You're hitting me with the handle of your sword again. Good man.
He's good. He was good, and so was his son.
Oh god, that just reminded me. Reminded me.
Much like Tiger Rally's career.
I don't know why that mentioning of the sword just reminded me. WrestleMania weekend, I saw a match where the finish was someone hits their opponent with a sword, but not the way you think. Like, I'm no sword expert, but I've seen movies. I know how swords are used. But this one was like a Triple H sledgehammer shot.
With a hand in front.
Put their hand over the tip of the blade and then bumped them. Is that not like cutting your hand off? You ain't fucking yourself over there.
Right through the hand.
There's a big silver sharp bit. Like much better weapon.
We had this conversation recently about sledgehammers and swords being just the stupidest fucking weapons you could use in wrestling.
Unless you use them properly and kill someone.
Yeah. It's just a sledgehammer, it's fucking it is right now. Looking back, it's shit. It's actually fucking shit.
I will say, Mean Gene's reaction in your background is just perfect for that story.
Gene would be breaking the fourth wall a lot more at this point.
If we're talking about like stupid things to use in like as weapons, somebody will probably correct me. But what's the one Dean Ambrose for CZW done? Was it not a saw or something to the forehead? An electric saw.
No, it was a weed. No, not one of those weed whacker things.
There's been a weed
hedge
whacker,
clipper,
and there's been I have seen. I don't know if it was Dean Ambrose, but there was somebody used like an electric. It's like a carving knife. That fucking old school carving knife.
No, that was it. It was Dean Ambrose getting it done, but I don't know who was doing it. I think the guy who done it's dead now. I want to say it's Wife Beaters. No, Nick Gage's brother.
No idea. I remember
Justice Payne.
Justice Payne.
Yeah. I think it was him.
There was that match that Moxley and Omega had in AEW's early days, where Omega had a broom that had barbed wire on the tip, and then just kind of brushed his back.
All right.
Brutal as fuck.
Oh no, is that not when? No, I don't think I've seen that one. No. I haven't seen enough AEW to be honest with you.
I've only seen the one with the exploding death match.
No, that match was good until the finish was just obviously
That's the thing. Yeah, it built to a finish that never came. It was a great match up to then.
I thought the match was good. They did a great job of it, and then it just fucking. That was hard to watch.
Yeah, let's be honest. It's they throwing sandwich boards at each other. Let's be honest.
These guys don't understand the value. These guys don't understand the value of getting a count-out victory with a fire escape.
Nah.
Yeah.
Finest moment.
I had one of the new trainee guys asking. Don't know if I told Dino this. When Dino took his belt off and just started hitting me with it, and he's like, "Well, it is what it is." And he's like, "Well, how do you do it when you take a belt off, hits him with it?" Well, he takes his belt off and he hits you with it, and then he goes, "Did it hurt?" It's like, "Yeah, it's a belt." It's like he couldn't wrap his head around the fact that it was just legitimate. It's like, yeah, because that's just what it is. But he just couldn't fathom that. I mean, he's right because you shouldn't.
Yeah, he is right. He is right to be.
Well done on questioning this stupidity, but unfortunately, move on with your life.
Yeah, like someone asked that question, and you're like, "Well, is it?" But remember, in the real world, we're the ones that are wrong, and everyone else is right. Yeah. So, oh no, what do you mean? How do you do it? And it's like, no, he's right. Yeah. No, Saturday was good fun. Saturday was good.
That was really good on Saturday.
That was a good show.
Well, yeah, apart from this, this was disagreement, but yeah.
That's because he's fucking amazing.
He is. That's why he's nailed on the night. He kind of curb his swearing.
And he's been grounded from going on the internet for a month. For those, I mean, on the Mosh Pit, F-bombs are encouraged and allowed.
Yeah. On a wrestling show, not so much.
Not when there's children present.
Does that mean we're going to start calling his finish the F-bomb?
It should be, let's be honest. It should be.
So Ronan King working wrestling Vago this past Saturday with his brother and his mum in attendance. Does the double gun in Vago's face and says, "I'm fucking awesome," and the whole room goes, "Oh god, oh god."
Fucked it.
No, if I were effing that,
he fell on his fucking ass.
if I were effing that, I would have DQ'd him. I would have DQ'd him right there.
I still feel stupid. I didn't hear it. Honestly, I didn't told. I didn't fucking hear it, and I was front row.
You must have been the only one in that building that didn't hear it.
I don't know. I must be clouded by the possibility of Aspen Faith that just kind of clouded my judgment for everything. But no, I didn't hear it.
He was talking away from you. It's sound waves.
That was it. I'm deaf in one ear. That must be that. Must be just on this side.
You've got what we would like to call malice hearing.
What's that?
What's
that? What? What's that?
Who's that?
No. If you ask Malice a question that either he's embarrassed to answer or involves him spending money, he'll say, "What's that?" to get a couple of seconds to think about a further retort that's more appropriate to suit his own life. What's that? As the cogs are turning.
Malice grew up in Torres, but yeah, has an English accent. It's very weird.
I think it might be you're around Malice, and suddenly it's like. Evening, gentlemen. By the way, hello.
Hello, man.
Martin Clunes has joined the conversation.
Martin Clunes looking like Tony Hardley if he spun their ballet.
Thanks very much.
As opposed to all the other Tony Adleys.
I need to specify in case Connor didn't know who either of them were, but he probably doesn't.
Yeah, I've got no idea.
I just was I was waiting to make sure you were definitely on the call, Vago, before I post the numbers for the sweeper, because you're not gonna be happy.
Number one.
Oh,
I'm not telling you. I'm what I post. I've got it on my phone ready to post. I want to post it in a minute, but you're too busy to look at him. So
number 4 and number 7.
No, we've all stopped this today. We've already stopped today. Fucking live updates of the battle bands.
Yeah. No change, by the way.
Nah, Archer's still running away with it.
65-35.
Papers.
Is he?
That's because we're on here. We can't vote.
Yeah,
Well, say that we can't vote. I can't vote anyway. I'm not allowed.
Yeah.
Can't vote.
We got like 20 alternative accounts though. You can still vote.
allegedly.
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 There's a rumor that he's got 1 or 2 extra accounts. Unverified rumor.
I just saw the results.
Let's go with that 1 or 2.
According to Meltzer, there's a few floating about out there.
Half of them were in the PWI 500 and all.
Yeah, you are.
The PWI.
Oh, no, that was a different.
That's a completely different list.
That's genuinely what I thought you said.
Number 1, kid fight.
Number 2, Charles Phoenix.
Oh, Martin, I've got a DVD for you. It's Esther Beaton's 2008.
Fuck's
and a
sake.
pals in the front.
Is that Chaz? Oh wow!
Hey, Chaz.
Has you got both legs there?
Both legs.
Back when he had 2 legs.
Blair Gowdy Town Hall, December 2008. A classic. Billy's got one as well. I'll let you see, Martin. What is it, Billy?
Yeah, like I said, he hit it surprisingly to hand.
like
Fresh,
a Carling,
fresh out of the
Carling
DVD
Cup
player right now.
semi-final, 2 legs.
Good times.
From eBay, $4.99 bargain.
That's right up there with Wild Promotions at a Northern Hotel in 2005.
What? Right, indulge me. What's on that card?
I bought that DVD off of what's it called? Carl Conroy's DVD things, because William's got it.
The one at the Northern.
Aye, because that was the one that Drew was on it, wasn't he?
Yeah, Drew versus Red.
Drew, yeah. Basically, well, Carl Conroy does this whole used to do this whole British wrestling DVDs company, and he would like sell basically all these old shows and stuff. And we bought it, and I just gave it to Bill, and I don't know if he's still got it kicking about somewhere. So I bought that, and that's where when we bought the show that happened at Cummins Park Community Centre, where was it Black Douglas or something, isn't it? Is that who
Black
it is?
Douglas.
That's the one. Black Douglas
Genuinely.
and Bobby Duvall and Paige's dad. What's he called? Ricky Knight and that.
Ricky Knight. Friday Ricky Knight. It was
Ricky
great.
Knight.
Ricky Knight.
It was a sellout crowd of
like-
13 people in the Northern Hotel.
Oh.
First
No,
match
you
was
know the
Scotland
best
versus
part-
England.
Was that their names?
No,
Well,
I
I was a guy in a red singlet with a St George's cross and a guy in a blue singlet with a Scottish flag, and that was the storyline of the match. And
So is that
after that match, I left.
Is that where WrestleZone nicked the idea for Battle of Nations then?
That's why when I first heard about Battle of the Nations, I thought it might have been WrestleZone that done it back then, but just from that match alone. But luckily, it's not.
It's like my favourite part of that Cummins Park show. Watching the back was Bobby Duvall. Hey Martin, Bobby Duvall, he's good.
Yeah, because it was
And
his. He hired the ring to them. So basically, to keep an eye on his ring in case it got damaged, he went and sat in the front row in his gear.
That's right. Remember,
So the whole
during his match, he didn't have any concept of when it was appropriate to work a crowd. So he tried to get a crowd with him at the most inappropriate times. Like you couldn't pick a worse time to try and get a crowd with you. But he would do it again and again and again, just in fucking tears, watching him. Then you spoke to him, didn't you, Stonehaven? After Stonehaven show, and he was kicking about.
I turned up at Stonehaven with Vincent.
Genius gear.
Oh, fuck about
not that Vincent, the Vincent Ellingham. Dave Kidney's ring announcer. My pal Vincent Ellingham and the guy who was the referee, and they turned up there. And this was at a time when we'd taken we'd taken obviously over WrestleZone. And he still thought that Johnny Lyons owned it. And of course, he hits me at the end of the show with, Johnny backstage, is he? Johnny? I was like, aye, but he's getting changed. He was in the main event or whatever. He's like, can I have a word with him? Can I have a word with him? And he was impressed with the ring. He kept going on about, he's got a Phil Powers ring. I've got one as well. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, all right, cool, no bother, mate. And then, it was, as usual, of course, I couldn't get rid of him. He wouldn't leave. And I was like, right, I'll go get Johnny, see if he wants to come out and speak to you. And as soon as I went back and said to him, Bobby Duvall's out there, he went, I'm not fucking going out there. It's like, I can't get rid of him. He went, I go. He's like, just tell him I've left or I'm something like that. So I went, I think I told him he'd left or he was the feeling wheel or something. And I eventually got rid of him. But yeah, he's another interesting Scottish wrestling character.
Well, apparently it was, I don't know, because I got a message from someone well back in the day about wanting to do a show in Perth. And he asked to use me, and he asked to use Blue Thunder. But that was the time that Alan Smith had started doing Discovery, and he's doing Perth. So I thought, no, I'm going to message Alan here and say, look, Ken, I reckon if you know who this guy is, but he's trying to do Perth, and I know you're doing Perth. And Alan's like, yeah, I think that's Bobby Duvall's son. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. It's like, no, never, like, show never happened, never heard from him again. But it's just a bit, it was a bit suspect. It's like, I'm going to see if Alan has heard of him. It turns out it was probably Duvall's son.
The stories we could have had.
Well, we almost worked that show for Duvall at the end of 2008. Because he was pestering Stacey for using WrestleZone guys, and the show was going to happen, and then, as per usual, with Duvall, it didn't. Because he would run like once or twice a year at most, and then just disappear again. And his rings were
he was probably back in jail for fraud or something.
and no, like his rings were deadly. I mean, the rings would sag in the corner, and they weren't safe, and they used to have like that thin layer of like tarpaulin over it, which is like, what's fucking inappropriate.
Don't get me started.
No, you'd have had a meltdown.
Didn't get thunder started on rings.
The show would have started 2 hours late because Thunder would have been fixing the fucking ring. The show is not happening until the ring looks adequate, at least. Duvall, one step below Dave Kidney.
Oh, Donny. When you said he got shitty sweeper numbers, he got the same numbers as both.
Oh, the facts.
Holy shit.
Never.
Wait till I hear fucking Luke.
No, I filmed myself doing it. Honestly, I'll post the 2 videos underneath as well. So there's no way I could have fixed it because the numbers were in the bowl.
Aye. How many times did you film it? You've been there. I'll be honest, since I've done the draw, fucking an hour later he's on.
No, I'm slow. It's 2 cages because I'm in the house by myself. I'm waiting for Rachel to get home.
8 and 3, 8 and 3. Facts. Bullshit.
No, if you look at the numbers though, like William Sterling's got 25 both times. Somebody else has got a number.
He slipped you a tenner, yeah.
So Reese Dawkins, he's got 12 twice as well. So yeah, just look at the numbers.
I remember in 2020, I was raging because the two of my numbers, one of my numbers in the men's and one of my numbers in the women's, when the music hit, it was the person in each rumble that I thought was going to win each rumble anyway. So I was feeling good. And both of those people were the last ones eliminated. So they were in the final 2.
In fact, there was one year, I'm sure I had Santina. That fucking year she was in it. And I was like,
I'm sure. If I remember correctly, it was Charlotte Flair and Roman Reigns I had, so I was feeling pretty confident.
That's 2 good picks. That's 2 really good picks.
I remember one year I had like 27 or 28 or something. So I think, all right, here we go. This could be something. Yeah. And out fucking walks like Tyler Rex or some shit. And it's just like, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I think Omar's got the women. Omar's got the winning number. He's got number 30 in a women, so that's going to be Rousey, surely. So, if the rumors are to be believed, are they?
I'll call her up and ask.
I don't know. I'm surprised they've even got 30.
Well, they don't. They've got 21.
I was going to say they've got a Nick from Impact. They've nicked some folk from Impact.
Mickey James.
I was still waiting for a phone call from fucking Vicky Vago to get called up.
I think they've got 21 names, and it's like, right, we've managed to get Lita to come out of retirement. We've got all these kind of folk. Kelly. It's like, where are they finding 9 more from?
Well, I see fucking the 2 Australian dames.
Aye.
Payne Royce and Billy.
Aye. They asked them and they just fuck off. They're interested.
Fuck off, mate.
Fuck off, you can't.
Now, Irish can.
I love that Lita comes out on. Lita comes out on, I think it was SmackDown a couple of weeks ago, and says, "Oh, in my career, I've never been in the Royal Rumble." And it's like there's only been 5 women's Royal Rumble, and I'm pretty sure she's been in at least 2 of them.
Yeah, she's definitely been in 1.
She was in the first one.
I was going to say she did that shit moonsault, but she does a shit moonsault every fucking match she is.
Maybe she pulled her trousers up.
Well, she might be able to teach you a thing or two.
Hey.
I was trying to. What's the word?
Go your ass.
Impress the ladies in the audience.
I will say we are getting into very dangerous territory here, slating women's wrestling. This could get us cancelled.
I'm not slating women's wrestling. I'm slating a women's wrestler.
I'm slating a women's wrestler. I'm slating a line she had in a promo.
Even that's getting close to the issue.
Let's do another award, Vago. What
awards already been done?
Women's Wrestler of the Year.
None of them.
Mickey Vago.
Chris Archer.
Enough gimmicks. Thank you very much.
Right.
Miss Archer.
Miss Archer.
Yes, Archer.
Christine Archer.
Right. Let's go.
Number 1,000.
Let's go
Miss
for
Archer. Miss Archer. That could be his name when he tries his moonsault on the galas, isn't it? Miss Archer. Just ends up on the grass, flat on his face.
He wasn't moonsaulting to the outside either, but somehow he's missed the ring.
He's past it.
Yes, so the next category.
Yeah, let's do the next next. In fact, let's do
Best supporting actress.
No, let's not. Let's go for the best story on the Mosh Pit, which is entirely my opinion, and there might be a few that I've completely forgotten about. So here are your nominees for the best story on the podcast. So the first one is Caleb Vala on episode number 23, the Christmas Bash, where he told us about Braveheart pulling the fire alarm at an FCW show.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Which we've heard various angles from various different people, but that was the one he told.
We've still
Allegedly.
not got confirmation on it yet, no.
Or
we're just saying allegedly because we don't want to name the person that
No.
allegedly nutted him. Is that what it is?
Braveheart's lawyers are still involved.
Allegedly.
No, in fact,
Okay.
Braveheart's lawyers are still involved.
Okay, right.
Lionel Hutz is on the case.
Don't give him that much credit.
So, other nominees, we've got Conor Malloy and his commitment to drinking, which was the one where he got stuck in his own roof trying to go to the pub because he got locked in his bedroom.
That's where I had to climb out.
Which, there we go. There's the very window. We've got Crusher Crabe was episode 16, rescuing Chris Archer and Avi Moore, which is a story he didn't want to anyway.
That could get
I've
you
not thought about that in years.
I get
Thing is,
constantly reminded.
I hadn't heard the full story.
No.
I was listening to it walking home from work, and I'm just like, he's going for this, isn't he? He's not going to
Yeah.
tell the whole thing. And he's telling bits that I knew, and I'm like, oh my God. And then he's telling the bits I didn't know were like, holy shit.
Well, speaking of full stories, your final nominee is Aspen Faith on episode 13, which was the Marty Jones Aberdeen Anarchy saga. Which was another one that I'd never heard the full. I'd heard bits and pieces with different people, but until he told the whole thing, I was like, that is fucking tremendous.
I think the good thing
A good story, isn't it, John?
Yes, Matty.
Yes, Matty.
They were good. Yeah, John.
The great thing about the Marty
One of
Jones
those,
story is
man,
that
one of
we all like kind of built it up and told little bits here and there, and then it's like, right, get Aspen on. He's got like the proper dirt. So it was like 8 or 9 people's stories came together and make this massive long tale. It was just like, yes, it's brilliant.
So
and just listening to him tell it, it was like, it's sweet. Took me right back to him being a wanker.
So it's as close as it is the Marty Jones saga. Your winner is Crusher Crabe and he's rescuing Chris Archer and Ivy Moore story. So obviously Crusher's not here to accept his award, but we've got the man who rescued Chris Archer. So if Chris Archer wants to say a few words,
I'm saying nothing. Scarred for life.
Probably wise.
That will get us cancelled. I've seen things.
We've been cancelled. We're not going back there anymore.
You weren't there.
Before that story, he had knees.
Debatable.
Well,
there was
not really.
There was semi there.
Semi knees.
It's just the semi, because I don't know this.
Just a semi.
This is another chapter to this tale.
All he could manage.
Well, no, he had been drinking a lot. He was very drunk at the time.
Yeah.
All right, it happens. It happens to the best of us.
Don't drink, kids.
In fact,
I don't drink. No, I don't drink kids. What are you talking about?
Just don't drink.
Am I getting my
teetotal.
stories mixed up, or was that the same night he got lost in a hen party, or was that a different night?
No, that was a different one.
That was different.
So Chris Archer has 2 Avi Moore experiences.
Same nightclub. There's only the one.
Ordeals.
Escapades.
Which is that the reason when he got back to Avi Moore?
It's
for the narrative, yeah. The narrative.
I'm not going back to Avi Moore in case I have to work with fucking Jimbo again.
Oh.
Whoa!
That's
wanker.
That's not even the worst. That's not even the worst match you've had in Avi Moore.
Oh, cheers, Mike. Yeah, fucking. Here we are.
Oh, we've got some
No,
live
there was
rounds
the
now.
one. I won't say who it was. But there was that one time we had 2 gals on the same day.
About it.
So remember when Scotty Swift won the Shoot of the Year award? We're bringing that back and give it to Mikkey.
No. Cheers. No, right. There was one day we had Avi Moore and we had another gala on the same time. I'm gonna try and tell the story in under a minute.
Not gonna work.
Both
Not gonna
vans
happen.
arrived back at the unit at the same time, and I turned to you and said, "Oh, how was Avi Moore?" And you looked me dead in the eye and said, "I had the worst match of my life today." And you showed me it on your phone. I was like, "Holy fuck!"
That still hasn't narrowed it down.
Oh well, I'll maybe say it when we're not recording.
I'm fairly sure I know which one it is.
I don't care. I don't care if you tell me. It's all right.
Just say it. It's like, no, everyone's had bad matches. Fuck it.
Yeah. Everyone's had bad matches with me. It's fine.
Say it, you coward.
Come on,
Fine.
Mikey. Say it.
Was it the fat sister?
Well, let's
we're consenting. It's all right.
Yeah.
But one of my favorite Avi Moore memories was a match with Scotty, and I want to say it was against Archer. Where is Archer? He's vanished.
He did say he could only stay on for a little while, but
fair enough.
Don't know.
I think
He's
it was
done his
Archer, but
acceptance award, so.
Aye.
I could be.
Oh,
speaking of the
here he
devil.
comes. Oh, well done. He's coming back.
Oh, I'll restart the story for him. Hang on.
Yeah, we'll wait for Archer. Big league.
Oh,
Here he is. Big league Archer.
Oh, in fact, before you start your story, Mike.
Yeah.
Billy, that picture you've got behind you, is that the one you nicked for someone else?
I was told I could take it, so I did. I left the blue tack behind, if that made any difference.
Oh, cheers, that'll help. Yeah.
I didn't get that back.
I did tell you, Vago, that I was looking for you because I thought it would be funny to get you to sign it and then give it to Billy, but you were disappeared and I couldn't find you, so I was like,
I was
just
getting
take it.
ushered
It's
out.
fine.
I was getting ushered out. Like I've got to go, so I left with it. So I'm
No,
very
no,
proud
no.
of it.
I wasn't throwing anybody out. I was just standing.
Oh no,
in the
you
back.
weren't. Kev did. Kev threw me out.
Kev. Oh.
Not Congo Kev, but
No.
Kev threw me out.
Right. Right, carry on, Mikey. Sorry.
I was just gonna say it was an Avi Moore match. I want to say it was Scotty against Archer, but I can't exactly remember. But before we went out, I didn't know where we were going. I didn't know what the finish was, and you were taking move requests from the kids in the front row, and just kept hitting finishers. Eventually, when they ran out, that's when we thought, okay, count three this time.
Every second shout would just be RKO 619.
Yeah. Because I think you hit your finish first, and it was 1, 2, kick out. Oh my god, what should I do? Do an RKO. Okay, 1, 2, didn't work. What should I do? Stunner. This went on for a couple of minutes till they ran out of moves.
That sounds about right.
It's your version of Al Snow against Steve Corino from that show we went to years ago.
See, I still like that match, despite
do I.
the fact it's
shit.
It wasn't shit. It wasn't shit. It was just overly self-indulgent.
What was it, like FWA or something?
1PW.
1PW. It was the first 1PW show.
Something
had, like,
fucked
a
up,
half an hour-
and they had to fill like 40 minutes.
Oh my god.
And they didn't have 40 minutes of stuff, so they just started eating anyone's finish they could think of. Back and
Well,
forth.
they did the injury stoppage, and then he came back and jumped him, which didn't really have any payoff. But it turns out they did it because they were told to fill 40 minutes, so they just did every trick they could to fill 40 minutes. That's right, yeah.
For the AWA World Championship.
Yes.
The affiliated
with that
wrestling
massive
alliance.
old belt.
Now, wasn't it quite Nick Botwinkle, was it?
No, and I like, and I'm a fan of both guys, so I was happy.
Yeah, so am I. So am I.
That was a weird fucking show, anyway.
Ah, yeah, it was, yeah. Anyway, we tangented off, and now we're speaking about 1PW. And I recommend the 1PW All or Nothing book. It's a fantastic read. If you wanted to learn about how not to run a wrestling company, read that book.
I mean, there is a couple of wrestling posts in Scotland you could look at how not to run a wrestling
No
promotion.
takers. Right.
So we'll write one day, boys. We'll all chip in, we'll all contribute. It'd be a fantastic week. We've seen it for years. We've seen this for years now. We're writing a book.
I've been ghostwriting yours for the last 12 years anyway. So
he was a very angry man.
In fact,
he was a bit opinionated.
Lessons in Rage by Scotty Swift.
I almost killed a guy.
Fueled by coffee.
Yeah, he did almost kill a guy.
I did almost kill a guy, but he started it through my friend in the road, so I thought it was fair game.
Yeah, deserved it.
He did deserve it. Eyes rattling. I was like, oh, that's fine. He's just headbutting me and throwing him on the road. That's good. Clothesline in a crossface, and then he stopped moving. I was like, oh well, maybe.
No, do it.
When you say a clothesline, like what kind of clothesline we talking? We talking
was it like a bump and feed? Yourself.
Was it Ultimate Warrior just running at him with it?
Dino,
was it a Road Warrior Hawk?
No, Dino, I went fucking full. I went full blind Stan Hansen.
A full Swift sickle.
It was. It was Cole off in his prime. Just the Russian sickle right through him. Crossface. There you go.
And we know that one works. So.
I was waiting to say something, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to do something.
No. That's quite enough from you, gentlemen. Thank you. I feel we've gotten out.
Our next award is for Humanitarian of the Year.
Well, there's no one here. It's like, and apart from there's probably Connor, and here Connor's the only person who's halfway decent on this chat.
Look at the size of that glass next to his head.
Look, I was about to say, look how enraged Denzel is, just fuming.
Sorry.
Dennis sitting there like, we might even lure an F-bomb out of Denzel for chat like that.
Dennis. Dennis and Connor are far too good to be hanging about the likes of us. Let's be fucking honest.
That's better, Swift. I was just about to cancel your Stovies Hold the Meat. So.
Your SWE Stovies.
I would have enjoyed them.
I always say that SW Stovies, is that not just potatoes?
Watery potatoes.
Onions, and it's like, where's the meat? Proper stories aren't made with meat, and it's like, you're lying, you're a liar. Now I'm pissed. That's really annoying.
Pesky didn't get his stovies.
SWE providing stovies with no meat is a very fitting metaphor. For
SWE, all the years that Scotty worked for SWE, and that's the one he was pissed at. Just needs to eat stovies.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the end, really.
That's when I knew, boys, abandon ship.
That was the origin of, Scotty's a bit of a hothead. It was that night that started it.
It was the meat-free stovies.
No respect for Scottish wrestling.
I don't.
Well, rightly so, to be fair.
Apparently.
I mean, when was there a award ceremony? Was it in Veganuary or was it?
Pass.
Well, I mean, like we went. No, there was one every year.
Yeah, I remember two.
Yeah.
My favourite was the one that we ribbed Malice on, because even though it was an award ceremony, they had a raffle.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
I don't know about that.
I've forgotten this now.
Malice won a tin of Quality Street, or some fucking tin of sweets. And at one point he got up and went for a piss or whatever, so we hid it just like off the table behind a curtain or something. He came back and he was fucking livid.
If it's SWCs, just be the rappers.
He was proper stropping, like not talking to anyone. Oh fucking hell, here they are! Jesus Christ!
When you were down there doing stuff, were you at that, or was it the Hall of Fame you were at? I thought I had it in my mind you were at one of the awards or the Hall of Fames or something.
No, I got invited to one when obviously I was still writing nice things about them. And then when I stopped writing nice things about them, I got told that my website and page would be cancelled. Would be Dave would report it to Facebook, which
So you were an old hand at the old cancelling gimmick then. That's all right.
Mark Zuckerberg's next Hell for Lycra.
Yeah, it's his first go around.
But no, yeah, I got told that my page would be cancelled, and he wanted to speak to me at the next Dundee show. And I was like, well, I'm not going to the next Dundee show, so no. But no, I've never been to one of these award things. I think I'd rather stay at home and not
go
see anything.
Absolutely fair.
Can we take a new trainee and then plant them as a mole within SWE just so we can hear the stories?
I mean, me,
you go.
You joke, about going down there in masks.
Oh, just once, just once,
just to work as a tag team in masks, just so we get a story.
El Gringo Aberdino.
Subtle.
Amigo, he's beasting his Aberdinos.
No one else gets that reference, do you?
That one's for you.
Right, so let's do another award. It's an award show.
Is it?
Allegedly.
It was at one point.
Allegedly.
It started as one.
Allegedly an award show.
I mean, let's be honest, it's an excuse just to come on and get pissed.
I'm fine with that.
You didn't need an excuse.
Yeah, no, I don't know. But here
coming from you.
I know.
Oh no, that award's to come. It's coming.
Good.
But that's the big one everyone's waiting for. So let's go with the most edited award, which is the award for the episode that I had to do the most fucking editing for, which I am known for doing very little. Like everyone stays in. I don't care. But there is a few that it's generally if guys start calling guys by their shoot names. So your nominees for this one are Ted O'Keefe on episode 18, which was the Heavy Metal Mixer 3. And he was you'll see.
Remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
If you've watched a few of these, you'll notice that my editing it's never a good. I just blank it out. So there is quite a few blanks in that episode.
That was the one I started keeping a tally of. That's
Yeah,
one.
aye.
There's two.
Timestamping.
The timer in the top right corner goes from 14 minutes to 17 to 21.
And then back.
Yeah. So yeah, Ted O'Keefe on the Heavy Mixer 3. You've got the entirety of the Heavy Metal Mixer 2, which was episode 14, I believe. That was the one where Swift, Johnny Lyons, Thunder, and William Sterling, which from my memory, I looked through my notes and there was quite a few where I'd noted down we had to edit quite a few bits in there, which is probably through Johnny Lyons. I think
because he came on straight away and started calling himself Coach Stu, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Cheers, you fucked up, mate.
And your final nominee is Crusher Crabe, episode 16, which is it's partly my fault because I forgot to say it beforehand about the gimmick name thing. And it got very out of hand. So your winner of the most edited episode is Crusher Crabe, episode 16, because it was a fucking nightmare.
Hey, he's won 2 awards now. He's winning.
Is he?
What a lovely guy.
He won the last one.
Oh, he did. He
won best story.
Well, it was co-won by Archer. Archer provided the story. But yeah,
it's true.
I
It's all in the telly.
The most edited episode is Crusher Crabe because, like I said, I sat there about 5 minutes in thinking I should probably say something, and I didn't. And he just kept So there we go. That's their most edited episode. So if we could please stick to gimmick names to save me at the end, which I think we've done so far.
Well done, Abdi.
Yeah.
Certainly on the recorded part.
Just wait until I've had a couple of glasses.
Aye, it usually goes downhill.
You've got a couple of glasses there.
Although I will say Connor's ain't got any fruit in his glass again, which I'm very disappointed about.
Fruity enough, I didn't need it.
He's been chugging orange juice all fucking night.
I know, I've only just started drinking.
I did see the bottle of gin there.
Well, I've got 2 bottles of gin and a bottle of vodka. But no, they're all like mostly empty.
Don't mix them.
I went to go make a gin a second ago, and I realised that the glass I'd taken from the kitchen had loads of ash in it. So I had to go wash it.
Bloody students.
Is there a volcano nearby?
Yes, it's you.
You'd think
Oh,
that
right.
they might have ash in the house.
So, like I said, I've not got a plan for this, so just carry on, boys. Jump into any episode, any fucking content you want.
Well, I mean, like Mikey's been burying people left, right, and centre. So I don't know if he's got someone else he wants to get off his chest.
I want to say left, right, and
Nice guy
centre. I like
referee,
one or
Mikey,
two.
innit? He gets a chance to have a pop at people. Thinly veiled in the name of entertainment. Look at him, he's thinking.
I'm out of content. I'm out of content.
What's broadcastable? What can I say on here?
I'll use this opportunity to plug Be More Chill, the musical I'm the musical director of in the Art Centre the second week of February. Get your tickets now.
I really need to come and see you again, Mikey, because it's been years since I saw you guys do anything.
Well, I'm waving a stick for this one.
It's been years since anyone did anything anyway.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
you will.
No, we need to go and see you again.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'll stick it in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm sure right now Vago's going to put in the graphic of the poster. Oh, look at that! There it is.
There it
Isn't
is.
that-
Whoa,
isn't that
it looks so
wonderful.
cool.
Perfect. Wow.
Emotional content paid for by the following.
Get your tickets now.
Yeah,
ladies
look at
and
that,
gentlemen. Guinness.
Somebody timestamp that so I can edit that in.
That's 1905, a video of 3 or 4.
Yes, it's part whatever, and we're about that much in.
Like we've just come off the editing, most edited. This is the worst ones where it's like multiple parts and it's just a fucking nonsense.
That's why I don't have like multiple guests. I'll pay for Zoom for 1 month, so I get like all my multiple guests in one go, and then I just patch it for the rest because fuck trying to control 2 folk. I can barely control 1 when I'm doing interviews. I'm just like I'm not editing anymore.
Control me and Ryan.
Yeah. But...
Oh yeah, that's the one time I paid for Zoom just for you two because I thought it'd be longer than 40 minutes.
In fact, let's go to that movie quiz. You scored.
I think it was easy.
No.
The scores are a lot higher than I expected them to be.
Thank you.
So I can only assume there was cheating on.
It was not.
Lies.
I thought it was going to do a lot worse than it did. Just my mum sat and done it like a week after it came out or something. She didn't do the last round, but the wrestling bits. But she had like half the score I did. I thought she was just gonna like completely wipe me. But she got like no points. I was like, say that, mum.
Get our book, boys.
There's another burial for the evening.
Bury my mum.
Add that to the list.
Yeah, there's your next episode, Billy. Connor's mum against Evan Young's mum.
Wow.
Wow.
I'll leave that for the K&K podcast. There's their mention for the episode. They haven't mentioned yet. So Kyle Kelly.
Battle of the Mums.
Want to get it in?
I mean, I have got an award for Kyle Lot. Let's just go on it now. It was the best meme of the year, which was the.
Oh, well, I'm done. That's done. Right, well done, Cal. Right next.
We'll just gloss you that.
Sorry.
That's like when they do like the Legacy Hall of Fame. It's just like lumped in with everything else. Fucking move on.
We'll just rattle
Right,
through it.
that's done. Right, go.
There you go. There's 5 boys at once. Bam, boof. Here you go. Yeah, the best meme of the year. It was that picture at and it was Adam that took it at Christmas Chaos of the Kyle
Yeah,
experience.
it was Adam who took it, Christmas Chaos.
Yeah.
Photo credit to Adam. Yep.
Yeah. So credit for Adam for taking that and just popping out the boys. So that one's been used quite a number of times in the WrestleZone Messenger thread. Yeah.
We do like free content. It's good.
No, we do. And him we can jump on and get some mileage out of. We're all over that.
Oh yes.
There's a group of people that are going to run a joke into the ground. It's us. Let's be honest. So.
I mean,
we don't just run jokes into the ground. We drill to the center of the earth, my friend.
I mean, hashtag cancel bully. I'm still writing that in. I'm still.
Fucking hell. I don't even remember that. I don't even remember the context of that anymore. But I just know it's a thing.
Elgin.
But I currently reside. I am in Elgin, the place where it got cancelled.
I'm sorry about that, Billy.
No, you're not.
No, we're not.
I grew up right next to it. I do feel sorry for you.
Find us the Elgin Summer Fete or Summer Fun Day or whatever. We'll come and do a show.
No, you're not going to show in Elgin before you do one in Forest.
We've done Forest.
Yeah, literally a decade ago.
So, still done it.
I wasn't on the show.
No, you would have been about 4 years old.
Because I was going to say you would have been 4. What? How old?
I was 12.
How old were you in 2012?
12.
Yeah.
You're 12.
Yeah, 4.
Well, I mean, there's a music festival coming to Elgin this year, apparently. It's got the Venga Boys, Venga Boys Wrestling, the Mac Murray Festival. You got 2 members of S Club 7, so, big deal.
S Club 2 then.
And Bradley, the best ones, the ones that are known for singing.
Is that the one that was racist? Or is that the other one?
Well, Bradley couldn't have been. No, Tina wasn't.
Wow. All right, you got Martin with that one, so well played.
Connor.
He nearly choked to death.
Connor, your job is to get us booked.
Where?
Your job is to get us booked in the Elgin Music Festival.
Wow.
Well,
we'll send them an email.
I'll send him a tweet.
There we go. There's our foot in the door in Elgin. We'll get booked in an outdoor something or other.
Elgin. I was once
great venue.
One of the shows we did at Elgin Ways back in the day. I was coming back. Had Sean Johnson and Damien in my car. We went to the KFC because everyone else went to McDonald's, but we wanted to go to KFC. Pull up to the drive-through. The guy on the speaker says, "Yeah." The guy on the speaker goes, "Hi, welcome to KFC. I'm really sorry. Just to let you know, we don't have any chicken."
What's wrong with that?
Why are you still open?
and of course, they were still in wrestling mode, so they went, "Did he say chicken?" And it went on for 5 minutes.
Is that Johnny back from Nairn by any chance? Was that coming back from Nairn?
It would have been like Nairn or Forest or something like that.
Nairn.
Forest, Lossymouth, Bucky.
Anyone
else we did.
One of those shows.
I miss that we don't do all those little towns anymore.
Did Russell indeed Lossy?
Why?
Yeah,
back in the day, yeah. Twice. We did it twice.
Was it twice? Was that the tiny drive to me?
Was that the one where Dynamite was ring announcing?
It was.
Yes.
Can you get the jacket on?
Also,
wearing a suit jacket like 9 sizes too big. Yeah.
The first year we went, Malice was in the main event and had a really good match, but someone bumped the camera and it didn't get filmed.
Right.
Oh yeah.
The camera just went like that, and it was just
Yeah, it was just like he was filming the wall for the
it was the guys from the RAF base.
Yeah.
And they were on
they were into it, yeah.
And they're on like a stagger, but they came to our show first. And they were all well behaved and they were really into it. And they were sitting up at the back, but they were stamping their feet. And I was stamping their feet. The camera, of course, the night was doing this. So is in the main event, him and William Sterling against the Hot Shots, Sean Johnson and Brian Tucker. Really good match, but there's no proof that Malice had a really good match because the RAF boys knocked the camera to the side of the wall.
That's it. Never happened.
Never happened.
Never happened.
But it was good, but we never saw it.
Honestly, don't remember. That was so long ago. That was before I was refereeing. Because I remember being at the merch table.
That would have been like 2011 or 2012.
Would have been 2011.
I think.
Yeah.
2011 or early 2012.
I don't think I've ever been in a match with Malice. Like,
Same.
barring the Rumble, I don't think I've ever had a match with Malice.
Swift, write that down.
No,
That needs to be rectified.
I always wanted one.
Anarchy.
Like when
Anarchy
he was
suits.
when he had the shit
Next
going
year's
with like
Anarchy.
when he was doing the butler shit, I was like, we could do something with the gloves. Like I would take my glove off and slap him like I want a duel. And I never got it.
Ooh.
Next year's Anarchy, they say, Vago management have got a match for you. And Vago's going to go, ask me to finally work in import again. Who you bringing in from there? Well, here's the thing.
Aye, but we'll still have a pop-up banner that says Malice is coming to Anarchy.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. We should do that.
We should do that
Reported
anyway.
from
Just
Connie.
recycle the date every year.
Just tape it on.
Just a badly pixelated picture of Malice that's been blown up.
I think all pictures of Malice are badly
That's probably
pixelated.
for the best, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, he should be blown up, maybe. I don't know.
Well,
He looks like he's been blown up.
Yeah. Malice cannot be killed by conventional
Well.
means.
Lord Mr. Malice is the cure for the common cold.
Like we said, it is his ghost that's running the sound now.
Yeah, because Caleb killed him in that
Aye,
rumble.
he's dead.
Oh God.
He's
Long
dead.
gone.
Goodness.
The force ghost of Mr. Malice, yeah.
Force ghost.
No, you can imagine the effort. Hello, Malice. Would you like to come back as a ghost? No, fuck off. Too much effort.
Oh, you're right, buddy.
Was that? Was that?
That's it.
Was that?
Was that?
Yeah.
We love you, Malice. We really do.
We do. Like he's been mentioned that often. I'm gonna have to get him on at some point now. It's just a Malice. Like I don't know if he's got internet, but we'll find it.
I was going to say, I don't think he has. I don't think he has method. I don't think he has a method of zooming.
We'll have to do a séance.
He still, Malice still
Ouija board.
takes stagecoaches to shows.
That's true. The 59 comes past his door.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
Malice has the internet, but it's like one of those dial-up modems.
56K.
Yeah.
I just like the idea you having to do like a 5-hour episode of Malice, just basically you and the Ouija board trying to talk to him.
And it keeps spelling. What's that?
They go Halloween special.
A live Ouija board is like that's audio content for the age.
Malice is the only man to eat dog food in a wrestling show that I know of.
Shoot dog food. Shoot
And
dog
also-
food.
Shoot dog food.
And it also didn't get filmed.
Shoot working dog food.
And they get filmed, it cut off. It's like, well, no, we'll just work. No, let's just work dog food. No, I'll do it for real. Right, though.
Aye, we can get like a tin of steak,
Yeah, it's
stew,
like
steak, whatever.
Alice,
Nah,
if
what's
you
dog
ever seen like tins of chili con carne? Like you can eat that straight out of the tin. I mean, it tastes like shit, but you can eat it out of the tin unheated. Take the label off. It's a plain silver can. No one from a distance will tell it's no dog food. No, we'll just use dog food for real.
Cheap.
I think he wanted to eat dog food.
That's commitment. That's commitment.
It is.
Dog
Hey,
food.
there's a lot of nutrients in dog food.
Is that the same show with the shaky camera?
Surely you, Mikey, can appreciate that level of method acting.
I don't care. I don't care what animal I get cast as. I'm not eating dog food. I'll eat chili.
The right price, you would.
Now, if I get cast as cats, that's a different story. I'll have cat food.
I mean, he was as glossy and shiny as I've ever seen him in the couple of weeks following it. So there's obviously something going on.
Aye. You know, wet nose.
Should have given
he's
one of those.
healthy.
Should have given one of those pedigree bones that kind of cleans his teeth for him.
Dentist
He would
stick.
need
Lack
to.
thereof.
Be the most dental care he's had in years.
Whoa. True.
He's shooting.
The shooter
Which
strikes
side are you,
again.
Mikey? I'm seeing another side of Mikey Innes.
I know.
Dark side.
It's been
He's
quite.
gunning for the shooting award for next year.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm starting early.
He's laying down that marker right now.
Mean Gene's a bad influence.
Oh.
Aye.
Mean Gene's still stunned. Look at him.
He's still in shock.
He's still processing the Thunder Harvey Moore story.
Did we get to conclusion of that?
Yeah, but it was off recording.
Was it
Off recording.
I miss those Harvey Moore shows. I, in a way.
I only ever worked one.
I really enjoyed that. I went twice. The first time we stayed over. The second time we came back the same day.
We thought
I
better
really
of it.
Yeah. No, I actually really liked the night we stayed over because we just went out for food afterwards, and then the nightclub was a bit shit, but it doesn't matter. Couldn't be the drive. Doing the drive twice in a day was a task, and also doing the show.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There was a few times where the drive back the next morning was truncated by vomit stops, various things and whatever.
That's right.
Yeah. Hello, Martin.
Yeah, that's right.
I wasn't going to call anyone out by name, but yeah.
I'm just going to.
Cheers, man.
You were in the van though, so that added a bit of stress.
Soiling the streets of Aberlour.
Aberlour, and then behind White Rash's church as well.
We're not diverted through Inverurie for some reason as well, just to elongate the journey.
Yeah,
that always seemed to happen. Every time we would go to Abbey Moor, they'd close the fucking main road.
Yeah,
they knew.
So I had to go through the centre of Inverurie and in Nevada. I had to have a good long think about things. I just got out the van. I just got out the van and said, "Look, this is moving. I'll catch us up." And I just went sat on like someone's like the front wall of their garden. Just like, I need the fresh air. I can't sit in the van anymore.
I'm just shocked I heard Aberlour mentioned on this. This is where I went to high school. I've thrown up in Aberlour quite a few times.
Oh my!
Added to the tourist trail of Aberlour is now where Martin threw up one day coming back.
Well, no, Aberlour was the one where thankfully the public toilet was open.
Oh,
but the thing is, the public convenience is right across from the church. So of course, I come out of there looking like death warmed up, and just like people who've been in for the kirk in the morning and a wee service coming out with their Bibles, and they see me coming out like white as a sheet, just like, oh, I don't feel very good. Scotty, can you open the van door for me? Oh, it was not a good scene.
Oh me.
Well, I think I've just lost the race for best background of the night.
Yeah, Dino, you need to see someone because you want to see it otherwise.
Nope. No, say
Dino.
something.
Dino, say something so we can see on the screen.
Fuck SWE.
Wow, the time bomb! I've never seen that before.
Nah.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's real.
Oh fuck! I'm so sorry.
What does it say?
ICW themes time bomb Scotty Swift theme.
Oh, it's just theme.
Right, get that picture, put it in the big chat, Dino.
No, about that.
Because that's getting saved in you.
Scott, I think at the end of all your promos, you should just go time bomb. Like CM Punk says, time bomb.
I just googled Scotty Swift, and this is like the third thing that came up.
Look at that look at his face. That is a look at the face of a man saying, "Can I speak to the manager, please?"
Like, when was that for? Was that for the Rumble he was in, or the one?
No, that was for the
one
the
show
fight
we did
in Aberdeen.
Like, how old is that picture at that point?
He's got his singlet on. So.
No, that picture was taken in Wales in October 2009.
Wait, is that from the ICW show from like 2019?
I don't know why they used that picture. They never asked for a picture.
It's a 10-year-old photo.
Yeah.
It's so a man knowing he has to face Iron Echo. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's back. He's back. He's got an edge.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. But no, that picture was a man who'd driven 8 hours in a car to go to Wales to do a show.
And get colour.
Well, I didn't get colour, but the boy I worked did. It's like, oh, that's fine. He's fishing our blood. That's fine. Dino's added the picture now. It's fine.
Amazing.
There was another one I could have used, but it's not a very flattering photo of you, Scotty. I don't know what's going on in it.
As opposed to this one.
Well, I think this one's a screen grab when you're getting interviewed or something. So it's not the best. It's a sports show interview Scotty Swift.
I mean, we've started doing this rabbit hole. Let's just go. Let's continue. We've only got
Everyone
2 minutes left.
and see what we can get.
I'm just going to Google everyone.
This is tremendous for the audio version. Let's just Google each other.
Again, watch on YouTube.
There's just a screen.
When I would watch it.
Vago, there's just a screen grab of you. Sorry, looking sharp.
That's an edit. That's the first,
that's
the first one of the
There
night.
you
Somebody's time.
That's the first one of the night. It's not bad.
Okay,
the longest time between one.
I wouldn't bother Googling me.
Yeah, because you just get a fit bar.
An 80-year-old footballer come up.
It's the same for me as well. You have to Google. You'd have to put like Aberdeen or Wrestle.
You just get men. You just get men behaving badly.
Yeah. That's all it is. Just men behaving badly and occasional maybe Doc Martin stuff as well.
Martin, you've got more in common than Dennis has with Dennis Law, I think. Hi everyone, by the way. Hello.
Hello.
Tucker has joined the chat.
Brian Tucker.
Right, guys. Being fashionably late.
Of course.
You've not missed anything. It's fine.
I bet you
Well, I did not know that.
Well,
Mikey might start buried. Yeah, I don't know.
He's been shooting all night.
Done about half of everyone else. So
Season's over. Is open. Not over.
Yeah, it's done, it's fine.
I fucked it. There you go. Edit it.
Now he gets edited unless you say somebody's real name. He's thinking.
Yeah, no, it all gets left in.
Hang on. I'm trying to multitask. Hang on. I'm looking for a very specific.
Single task.
Yeah, we'll get this. We'll get this in the next part.
It's not obvious, but I have changed my background to Abalawa High Street.
Oh my god!
just why not?
The co-op's just around the corner there, just here.
There you go. There. See, he knows where he is.
Billy gets it.
I think just to the left was where Brian and Scotty sat in the van for 20 minutes waiting.
Yeah, we're recording.
Oh, here we go. All right.
Yeah. Keep that bad boy up there.
Yeah. Wait to see what Dino's got.
I appreciate Billy's one as well.
I think Mark's twigged.
I really don't know if this one is going to go down well.
Right, we're all waiting.
It might be funny because people might not realise who it is.
Oh, fuck off, Billy.
Right, is everyone ready for the big reveal?
Hit me.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh Jesus.
Who is that?
We'll just pretend that someone from the hills have eyes.
Who is that?
You don't
Colin
want to
Mackay.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, we've gone there.
You're fucking right, we went there. I'll change it to someone more appropriate.
Can you?
Oh, here we go.
We got John Malley.
No, this one's a lot more appropriate.
Oh no, the Billy's got Vago's favourite though. It's fine.
I spotted that.
Scotty, your video's vanished.
I do like you mentioned Jam O'Malley there. I do like how he just was able to come out with a statement and go, "No, I didn't," and everybody went, "Oh, okay, you didn't. Fine, no bother."
Yeah. Mental health card.
Like, it's like, oh, it was my mental health. It's like, aye, but you're not denying anything. You're just saying, no, sorry. All right, okay. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Connor's one as well. Connor's was a favorite photo.
That photo, Ryan, is
That's
my
amazing
favourite photo
photo.
of all time.
That's brilliant.
I was Connor doing. I can't see it because I'm on my phone and it's a bit.
Connor, here, word.
Connor,
Connor,
speak.
Hello.
Go say
Yeah, fucking word.
Say that, Ryan, you cunt.
This is great for the fucking audio version of it.
This is thrilling, yeah. If you're listening, on
Right, we're gonna have to
podcast.
add in. We're gonna have to add in audio description.
Ah, fuck, you can't see him.
He's completely naked.
Mikey, describe that.
I have no idea what the fuck it was.
But I need to do some editing before I post this next one.
Oh no.
I've got an idea.
This is just a temporary one until the next one. Let me do a bit of editing here. Photoshop. I hope it works. Because I'll be very upset if it doesn't work. Oh, Jesus, God above. See if this works. It's not the best quality, I must say. See.
I don't know whether I wait for this or.
I don't care if it's going to be worth the wait because you might not be able to tell who it is. The quality's up.
We'll find it.
It still didn't work. Bastard.
He's fucked it.
Oh no, is that the wrong one? Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe it'll work now. Hey, there we go, boys.
Here, word Dino, so Scotty can see it.
Here's your fucking dinner.
Replicate it. Hang on.
I thought Billy looks more like a wrestler.
He's like a mound of Vaseline with a heart condition.
Hear him.
Right, well, who's next? Who can I offend next? Let's see.
Oh,
I'm not entirely sure who you've offended with the last one, but
probably as many people as possible on the go right now.
Might have.
Thunder, move your head to one side so I can see who's in the middle.
I'm the most miserable fucker I've ever met.
I just found a photo of myself getting coached by Marty Jones.
Yes,
Oh
Matty.
yeah.
Oh.
Yes. You were good though, weren't you, Connor?
Yes, Matty.
Yes, Matty.
Yes, Matty.
Yes, Matty.
Yes, Marty. Please let me
we didn't
die,
have
Marty.
cheese sandwiches back in my day.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, there was no ropes. We just had to pretend the ropes were there.
Back in my day, we didn't have sandwiches.
We'd have referee. We cut our own pinfalls, didn't we? We didn't have a referee back then, did we? Yes, Matty.
Yes, Matty.
Back in my day, it was to the death. I've killed 400 people.
Right, what we'll do, I'll give you a gorilla press after the match. It's like, no, you fucking will.
Yeah, no, you fucking won't be.
I've got another one, boys. I've got another one.
Oh shit.
We're ready. Oh god, how do you start this fucking cunter thing?
There he is. Times.
Please work.
Oh, fucking hell.
There you go, boys.
Oh yes.
Oh.
With Inferno as well.
Does his shirt say David Kidney and it's a picture of Hulk Hogan?
David knows
David
best.
knows
Yes,
best.
David knows. Oh, okay. I thought it
Say
said
something,
Dave.
Connor, because I want a better look at your one as well.
But on there you go. There we are. There's me.
Look at that.
Fucking hell.
How much racism did you learn that day?
Right, Conor Malloy, this is what you call them when they come up to you, right?
One of those, lad. One of
You
these.
don't want to work on shows that have got
One of
girls'
those.
books.
No, I probably should have done that.
When we were down there, we had like there was like Bret Hart was doing one of those like big Q&A things where there's like hundreds of people in this hall, but he was supposed to come back to this. Yeah, he was supposed to come back to this like hotel that we were all staying at, but during the Q&A, Marty pissed him off, so he didn't come back.
Yes,
remember that time when I took your little brother and taught him everything he knows?
I can't even remember the story that he told me. There's something about cat shit in the kitchen or something. I can't. It was...
What?
Yeah,
That's a Stu Hart story, yeah.
Stu Hart speaking out to the spatula, then like picking up cat shit with the same spatula, then go back to the
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Apparently, it's not true, but
yeah, that's why I got annoyed.
Don't talk about my dad that way.
Yeah, how about I pick up this cat shit? Use it for the eggs.
Well, this is descending into shambles. I assumed it would be.
None of this segment is usable.
No, it is. This is all usable. This is.
I blame Dino. I mean, for right now, this part audio is useless. It's useless.
I'd like
all the visual.
I, for one, would like to apologise to Brian because he joined at a time where we all just started fucking around.
But I'm having fun, and that's all that matters.
I was thinking, what time did you guys start? it's almost at the home straight, you know.
Yes, Dave. At this point.
Yeah, at this point we fucked it. So let's just find out another award. I think I've only got.
Oh fuck! I honestly forgot this. Whole
Yeah.
thing. Award show.
Oh yeah, the reason we're here.
This is an award show.
We were trying to see if we could get a booking in Elgin, Brian.
Yes. No, a gala in Elgin for you, Brian.
Definitely.
He said, Billy, Brian said we're doing it.
Sorry, I don't know when it's on, but I think I've got W3L the same day, so.
We'll turn up on time.
I'll come
Our
with
show
you.
will start on time.
Yeah, we can knock a show before W3L start.
Yeah.
Billy's already told Mike that there's a gala on that day as well, so Mike will be emailing them.
Hopefully we'll be done and dusted by the time Mike gets there.
So yeah, let's get another award.
Fucking shambles.
That is. I don't know what you expected coming on this bullshit.
Organised shambles.
No.
No. Not organised. Let's see, what have we got left? We've only got 3 or 4 left. Amazingly. In fact, let's go for the, which in my opinion was the funniest segment of the show. So your nominees for this one are Alan Sterling on episode number 20, when he went for a piss with a live microphone, which popped me tremendously. Just like
that's just a naked gun.
Well, aye.
It is.
But yeah, it's it must have been what was a podcast first, or it was something like Mosh Pit first. I can't imagine it happened on many podcasts. Your other nominees are the episode number 18, the Highway Officer 3, which was my own slow descent into fucking drunkenness, Which I know it's not an entire segment. That wasn't an entire episode, but I don't care. That's what's happening. Like I watched the bat and it popped me in the end. Like
in real time, it was a journey.
Yeah.
Like it was a story arc.
I will say,
A story arc.
watching yourself get that shit faced, like back, it's an experience. We'll go with that. And your third nominee for this one is the episode number 23, the Big Christmas Bash, which was hashtag cancel Billy. The 5 minutes.
I'm invested now. Come on.
The 5 minutes where we spent cancelling Billy because he fucked off the WTL show.
My gate, I saw that.
They asked me to fucking record, and I thought, okay, I'll record it. And there it was for 3 minutes getting fucking roasted.
So your winner for me was the funny segment was the hashtag cancel Billy, the big Christmas bash. So Billy's got another award there, which, like I said,
loser of the year and idiot of the year. Yes.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I'm on board with that. Yeah, love it.
But no,
I like how Dino. I'm just loving how Dino's got up, and now it looks like the guy's wearing a WrestleZone Training Academy t-shirt.
Yes.
Never mind, moving on. Again, great audio content.
Yeah, that's amazing. Like, I mean, if you're not watching a video at this point, it's like, what you doing?
Fuck off for you.
I was watching.
Get this on the big telly and get it watched.
The big telly.
The big telly.
That's a thing now.
Big telly.
Like I did joke with somebody else. I can't remember, Bradley maybe. Like I was thinking about taking this off the YouTube because it wasn't doing so well, and then things got fucking bad very quickly. And the YouTube, it might have been after that first birthday bash or first mixer, things picked up. I was like, nah, this is still have to go to the YouTube. It's this love video thing.
There was a lot of points whenever we've done the birthdays or the Christmas or whatever, where we just forget that there's going to be audio and we just start doing visuals.
Aye, yeah.
For a good 20 minutes.
It's a thing. Like
that's why on the last one we just descended into doing celebrity impersonations. Everyone can enjoy that.
They can. There was a few. Like we got Bruce out there, and
if anybody on's got one, then fire away.
I mean, you're welcome to bust out a celebrity impersonation on the Mosh Pit. It is welcome.
Yes, it's its own little segment.
I've done my impression of Chris Archer. That's the only celebrity I know how to do.
I was going to say it usually is an impression of Chris Archer. But if anyone else wants to bust me out, you're more than welcome.
Not like that, Dino.
What happened? Get my balls out. No problem.
Again.
Yeah, we've all seen them. It's nothing new here.
And that note,
I'll set them as my background. That way, you can just I'll just take a screen grab of one of my sex tapes.
All that comes up in his background is just a cassette. He's literally his photograph to take.
Oh, I know. I'll use one of my lovely promo pics as my background because it's awful.
Which one is it though?
The I would date 4 years one. I'm gonna find it.
We're all waiting.
I'm fucking doing it. Okay. Oh, I need to edit it. It's fuck. You can just look at Dave Kidney a bit longer, boys. Sorry.
Well, he's not looking at us. So.
I was going to say, who's he looking at?
He's looking at the front garden and back garden at the same time.
He's got one eye going to the shop, the other coming back with a change.
See, one of the during the height of speaking out, one of the many burner accounts on Twitter trying to cancel me for that joke with Dave Kidney.
Yeah.
I made that joke to Eddie Sideburns. And one of those like accounts that had been only going for 2 weeks was like, but that's really offensive about a man who blah blah blah. It's like, mate, fuck off.
You don't know the level of my offensiveness.
I think as a poor Eddie's like, I started arguing back and forth, and Eddie's just like, can you guys just like untag me from this conversation, please? Like, no, you're in now, Eddie. You're staying with us.
Oh, I came on Twitter and then
I know that.
had a pop at, and then the guy had a pop at me.
Mr. Scottish Listen Kid, you came on Twitter.
That's why you're cancelled.
I came on Twitter and then they said, Scott, you can't do that anymore. So I did it on Instagram instead, and it was like, no, but on Twitter, and then this conversation is happening, like, and the guy's having a pot of me, and I'm like, hey, what's happening? And it's like, oh, tell your friend to pack it in. It's like, I don't know what's happening. No, what have I fucking missed? Oh, Dave Kidney, right? Okay, I get it now. Cool. Okay.
Right.
Dave Kidney still owes me a £5.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think you're getting it. I'll be honest with you.
No, I've got more chance of getting money off SWE.
More chances. You got more chance to get money off Malice.
I was going to say that, but it's not. It's still less.
Yeah. No dice.
I was wondering who that fucking profile behind Scotty was, and I've just realised it's me. I was like, who the fuck is that? No, it's me.
I thought it was Steve. I thought it was like Gabba Steve.
Fucking hell.
Gabba Steve.
Billy's gone for Billy.
It's
Billy.
just Billy Vago.
Before ironing was invented.
Ironed with a hammer.
Yes.
I heard that myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but what way?
Why don't I hear?
That's the question at this point.
With a hammer.
I didn't know Matt Lucas was a ring announcer.
He looks like you look like the guy who calls out the scores at the darts.
Well, I was there to announce a very prestigious match between Jam O'Malley and someone else. So, you know.
I can't even remember.
It's that prestigious.
I'm trying to remember who it was now. Fuck. Oh no, I can't remember. Maybe Scotty Riccio. I don't know. You know, some of the big names.
He can't remember for all the cock touching that went on backstage.
No, I wasn't allowed in the backstage. I was at the entrance, and the entrance only. I wasn't allowed in the big meeting.
Your cock was safe.
You probably dodged a bullet there then.
Dodged a bullet on a hand.
Allegedly.
Allegedly
In case I put in spoilers to Meltzer, how do we text Shane to Meltzer telling the results of the show? You know, please. You know, arsehole. I love SWE.
Meltzer was all over SWE results.
Scott, who's that?
That's Teddy Hart.
Just went really quiet, really quickly.
Is it Sonny Siaki?
What? What's happened?
I can't fucking. To me, it looks like a cross between Teddy Hart and Sonny Siaki.
It's Dean Malenko eating a dog.
It's not Dean Malenko. Is it?
That's
Dean Malenko
eating a dog.
Is it?
It's Dean Malenko eating a dog.
This has descended very fucking quickly.
What'd you expect?
Just like, we can change backgrounds. That's all we're gonna do now.
Like my mate Lindsay found out about the rumor that he eats dogs, and then he went onto his website and tried to copy and paste Google into his guest book. True story. He was young and stupid and thought it was funny that Dean Malenko ate dogs.
I mean,
and that's all I've got.
Connor, why are you sideways? There you are.
Don't know how many I'm playing with. There we go.
Connor, where's your fancy background?
You need to be like one of us.
Yeah.
Try to take off the wall stuck.
No, his background is where he escaped to go out for a drink.
Mate, it's a slanted roof and it was raining. It was very dangerous.
I was very impressed.
And
by
do
that
it again.
Thing is, it's also out my window is a primary school.
Don't say that. Dino will be around in the morning.
Careful, lads.
Oh,
Careful.
Jesus.
He's on his way already.
I assumed they were at him.
Should I dress again?
Well, it was club time, so yeah, they weren't there.
Okay, I've got another crocker for the back then.
This has just been 40 minutes of shit, isn't it?
Well,
This
it might
entire
be.
segment is unusable.
Listen, it is.
maybe just cut this whole segment out of the audio version and only have it in the video one.
That's too much work for him.
And the video VIP.
He's gone for Rinder. He's gone for Judge Rinder.
Rinder.
Like,
Rinder.
All right, I like that.
At this point, let's just rattle the last couple of words out and just get finished with this because this is
Yeah, he's had
fucking
enough now. He's done.
We're done. That's it. We're done.
No, you know it's bad when even Vago goes, I've had enough.
That's your cue.
That's it.
Oh God, above.
Also, I'm trying to figure out if it's Bang Dino. I can't see through his head.
It's a wild promotion show in the Northern Hotel in 2008.
Fucking hell.
And if you give me 2 seconds, I'll find out who it is.
Look at that gap.
Dino's on the case.
It looks like it looks like Alan Grogan, no?
Yeah, it might be.
I thought
Wild promotions 2008.
Right, so while Dino's trying to figure that out,
Dino like an Alman, he has to like read it out as he's typing.
He's doing the two-finger typing now.
It's like one of those. It's like when he's doing like DIY, he's got to sit with his tongue stuck out, going like.
Wild promotions running such fantastic venues, such as Arbroath, Forfar, Sheldon in the West Midlands, Southern Ness, wherever the fuck that is.
Oh fuck, Scotty.
Weems Bay.
That's amazing. All right.
What is it? I can't see.
Oh man.
Right. So, like I said, well, as Dino's finding out who that is, well, we'll go for the second last award of the evening. So we've got the most like we've done the least overall views and listens. So now we'll go, which was won by our very own Billy Strachan there. So we're going for the most overall views and listens. So your nominees for this one are episode number 7, which was Dino Del Monte. Woo!
Yeah! What was the award? Because I didn't fucking hear anything. I was too busy looking at
What was that?
Wild Promotions.
Biggest cunt.
I got a bit carried away with Wild Promotions history.
It was the most controversial background on Zoom.
Most cancellations.
Oh, that's right.
It's the most overall views and listens of the podcast.
It was all me listening to my own one.
Aye, I know.
Had 5 devices set up listening at once.
We've got device news. Episode number 2, which was the Rejected Union, which I've also forgot to send out to Cade and Garrick an invitation to this. I meant to, and I forgot. So it's just me and Archer. So if you listen to this, Garrick, I'm sorry. Done a spearman.
You remember to invite him tonight, right?
Well, no, we did,
we've got episode number 9, which is Martin Clunes. And your final nominee for this evening was the pilot episode number 1, which was Scotty Swift. And again, with these, I realised that the longer they've been up, the more listens our views are likely. Yeah, fuck it. That's what we're doing.
He's right.
So your winner for the most overall views and listens of the Mosh Pit of 2021 is episode number 1, Scotty Swift.
Hey.
I will say that the YouTube views are unusually high for the first 2 episodes, and I assume it's because folk looked at it and thought, I'll get another chance, and then thought, nah, this is shite, and never came back. Like the first 2 episodes, which was Scotty Swift and Rejected, like they're near the 200 views on YouTube, and then it drastically drops.
We killed the town.
Aye, we did.
We killed the town. That's a territory. We scorched the earth forever.
Yeah, you can't go out there and do that in an opener. Come on now.
No.
You peaked too high. Not a crowd.
It's okay. I found it, guys. I've got the card.
Oh, here we go. Right, so Dino's got his card ready.
Right, first match: Carl Conroy versus Jamie Impact.
Oh,
all right.
So that means Stupendous was on the card as well. Then if
Yeah,
Jamie Impact was there.
Stupendous is on the
Wasn't
card.
me. It wasn't me.
As much as everyone thinks it's not Blue Thunder.
Not a problem.
Sean Harkin and Vinny Kama versus Abaddon and Jay Phoenix.
Cancelled.
Can't say that. Sorry, Vago. This will get taken down now.
Ixnay on the Phoenix, eh?
Just fucked up the big Latin, but it's all right.
Yeah, is that in the Offspring album? No,
that's the best one.
That's the best Offspring album. Is that Phoenixy one?
A British rules match between Justin Richards and Alan Grogan. A singles match: Drew Galloway with Charles Boddington versus Red Lightning.
Hey. Oh, fucking Boddington needs to get in there, does he?
Well, his Speedo brother was on it, so.
Well.
Robbie Campbell versus Robert Duvall.
Hey, big Bobby Duvall.
And the main event, ladies and gentlemen: Stupendous versus Stu Odyssey.
Battle of Stews.
God, who is Vinny Kama? I'm interested in that.
That's not a name I'd recognise at all.
Yeah.
Trained by Colin Mackay and Spinner McKenzie.
Come on, Spinner.
I like Spinner McKenzie.
Come on, Spinner.
Not so much Colin Mackay.
No.
Nah, not so much.
Oh, he was also known as Vinny James. Vinny Kama was Vinny James.
No.
Apparently done ICW in 2011.
Isn't he the same as Stevie James? Is he? No.
The original Kid Fight. Original Fight Club.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Let me see.
What venue's that?
What, the ICW show?
No, the one behind Scott now.
Behind Scott?
Oh, it's him and Alpha Male.
That's Ferry Hill.
Did you get injured?
No, it is.
Did you get injured that show, Scotty?
No, because also
Probably.
Archer worked with the handicap, so Archer took care of me.
Oh, there
That
it
was
is.
strategic booking. That was a good bit of booking for management there to keep me safe.
Aye.
Was that our growth match?
Just want to
Was
say
it a
that
bro?
picture as well. That picture of you, you're in that picture, Denzel. That is a trim haircut you've got there.
Hey,
Still no mouser though. Still no moustache.
No.
Bring it back.
miss it.
Bring it
Bring
back.
Dennis. Bring it back.
If I won the tournament, I was going to bring it back.
Hashtag Dennis.
Oh, now you tell me.
You
It
could
was
have got
going
me
to be
a
a
votes.
surprise.
Let's do Movember because it was 10 years on. Let's do Movember again this year.
Tucker got
Only
for
if Dennis gets attached back. I'm okay with that.
Tucker shaking his head. He's not for that.
Tucker's still been trying since 10 years ago.
I'm out, but I'm sure there's other lads who can do it.
We'll take the people on the roster who just should not grow moustaches and tell them to do it instead.
I'll do it.
Yeah, you and Evan and Ronan King and whatever.
Connor with handlebar moustache. I'm all in for.
Wait, I've got a photo of myself with a moustache.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. Wait, I don't even know if I want to show this.
Oh, here we go.
Well, you have to now.
Yeah, I know I have to.
I mean,
So, you know what?
the mustache I tried to grow 10 years ago was just horrendous. I couldn't grow a beard like I can now.
It's not even just okay. It's more the chin that's disgusting. Because when we first went into lockdown in 2020, I decided just not to shave for like 4 months, like at all. So
you don't look any different.
Yeah. One sec. Technology's hard. Technology's hard, right?
I'll go in on a Movember thing, but I have to keep the mask on, so you can't even see it.
No, you have to get. You have to.
I'll just draw
get
it
a
on.
little. Yeah, you have to get
a little bit at a time.
This
Each
is a
week, you
reminder
make a look.
that this is an award show. This is an awards show.
Yeah, it's highly prestigious.
This is an award show.
We've only got one left and we've got 7 minutes, so there's time.
What the fuck happened there?
I don't know. Somebody get kicked out and back in. I get dig in.
Connor's buggered off.
Do you
Connor's
okay?
gone.
Oh, Connor is gone. That's who we're missing.
I was going to say, Thunder, you could just have a little bit of paper stuck on, and then each week it gets a little bigger.
I'm fine with that.
It's like this.
There's a bit by the end. It's a big curly tash. Then you can start throwing lines, do a bump and feed, but all with moustache.
That's nearly enough to make me want to come back.
If in doubt, if it's stupid, it's a gala.
Nearly.
Like I said, we need to do Thunders like as these bands always do, like farewell tours every year. Like a Thunder farewell tour in the summer, like summer galas. That's it.
Every gala,
year.
every gala season is Thunder's final gala season.
Aye, farewell tour. That's what we need to do. Get t-shirts made up. We'll buy them.
Dramoke, Duffy Park, Elgin.
Listen,
You'd come back for Elgin, definitely.
Oh, I'd be all in for Elgin. Of course.
You lose every single match until Harrow House.
There you go.
Oh, Jesus. What is going on with light?
Isn't that pretty?
I can't see it. Connor, keep talking.
That's
There
a
you go.
cursed
Right,
image.
beautiful.
If there
Look how
is
beautiful it is.
anyone to this point who has not yet switched to the video version, just fuck you. You're
This is
missing
an
out now.
example right here. You would miss it on this one.
Shit.
When did Jack Sparrow join the call?
Connor,
When
never
you-
do that again.
When you
No,
order Jack
no,
Sparrow,
yeah,
when you order Jack Sparrow off of Wish.
Listen, all right, it was
Jesus,
it
fuck.
was lockdown. No one else seen me. It was fine. It was just my mum had to put up with this.
We're seeing it.
There's Connor
Well,
Craig.
yeah, Connor Craig, yeah.
Did it?
Right. So we've got.
That's the highlight for me.
Aye.
This task has been the highlight of the night.
Without question.
Did I win the Lost Award?
You're on
No.
Spotify, switch to YouTube
Fuck.
now.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Dina.
All right, go on. Let's
So-
let's
yeah.
go home. The card are hot. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll get the last award, and then we'll get Archer to cut a promo to win the Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, we've got 5 minutes left, so let's go with the last award of the evening. So it is the most drunk, biggest embarrassment award.
Well,
so
are
so
they
we've got
mutually exclusive or?
I was trying to say they sound like different things.
yeah, no, they are the same. Most drunk guest, biggest embarrassment, they're the same thing. So we've got a couple of nominees for this one. We've got episode number 10, which is Heavy Elixir 1, which was Conor Malloy, who completely shit-faced, which didn't stand up in comparison to also on the same episode was Chris Archer. He got cancelled out. So there's your first two nominees. Your third nominee was episode number 6, which was the Big Birthday Bash. Scotty Swift, which wasn't as noticeable until after we stopped recording. He was drinking. I think it was the Big Birthday Bash. I'm fairly sure it was that one. He was drinking Jack straight at the bottle, and he got found.
Well, no, it wasn't that. No, it wasn't that though, because I ended up with 2 bottles of Jack, but they weren't full. So I thought, well, I'll top one up with Coke. I'll see me going back and forth. But I finished it. So then I got the second bottle.
Yeah,
and
that's what finished him.
Oh,
yeah.
Then I took the dog out in the garden to go for a pee before, and the air hit me, and I was like, I can't stand up. And I ended up went in my bed, closed my eyes immediately. That's me, sick, back and forth constantly. Eventually, I passed out in the toilet naked twice. The dog's in about because she's like, "Oh my God, is he dead?" The next morning, Charmaine says, I quote, "That's the worst you've ever been. I thought you died."
Yeah. So,
ladies and gentlemen, the Mosh Pit.
Nominee number 3 was just Scotty Swift for the Big Birthday Bash, and your fourth nominee was Conor Malloy again for the Conor Malloy and Evan Young podcast. He had a second go. He was drinking for 2 because Evan Young was on the waters.
Oh, you fucking in rule there.
So your winner of the.
I don't like the fact that Vago's not a nomination here. I'm sorry.
See. Here's your. I knew that was going to come up. Here's the technicality. I wasn't a guest on the podcast. I was the host.
At the end of that podcast, you weren't the host.
Because let's be honest.
Drunkest guest / biggest embarrassment.
If I was in the running, that's no contest. I
No,
really
fucking
fucked
not.
that. Yeah, I was winning
think-
that hands down.
I don't think he's coming back.
That's a special achievement award sometime down the road.
So
That's a lifetime achievement award.
So shit-faced he couldn't host his own podcast.
Aye, that was it. So your Mikkey Vago award for the most drunk podcast, most drunk guest on the podcast. We're calling it that. It is Chris Archer for the heavyweight award because he was just a fucking nuisance. Let's be honest.
I
So
was getting annoyed with that one.
yeah, I don't think many folk made it to end that podcast.
Here we go, Archer.
Including Chris.
Use this moment to make your big plug for winning the Battle of the Bands. Go on.
You've got a minute and a half on you go, Archer. Make your
Isn't it have
speech.
it? What can I say apart from on the quo?
Like you've still got a minute 20.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay, come on. Minute 15. Come on, let's go.
We're now filling for time here, Archer.
There you go.
I know
Say
Al
something.
Snow and Thingy to go for them.
So yeah,
You get a minute of me, mate.
Archer's fucked it again. So here we are.
As usual.
That has been the Mickey's Mosh Pit Moshy Awards, first and possibly last annual Moshy Awards, because this was a fucking shambles.
It has to be every year.
He's a professional. I think that went quite well.
I mean,
That was amazing.
please watch the video version because you're gonna get a lot more out of it. just for the last fucking half an hour, that was a high point. But thanks to everyone who's came along on the night. Fuck other boys that fucked off to other promotions and didn't bother coming on. I mean, obviously the mosh pit's more important. That's how you get exposure. Let's be honest. That's
how you get your name out.
Aye, let's be honest. But thanks to everyone who's still here at this fucking point.